everybody. Okay, I'm not gonna cuss for a minute because we can't cuss. I'm trying not to get monetized or demonetized. Okay, 5 minutes, bro. No, it ain't. I can't do that. I can't do 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
You got this.
I can't do 5 minutes without cussing, bro.
Minutes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
See, I already said it. I said fuck, dude. It's too late.
It's over. It's over.
It's the MOSHCAST, baby. You know what the fuck it is. I've already ruined it, so we might as well just keep on going with it. Yeah, I'm just learning a whole bunch of stuff about, like, you know, demonetization and blase. I've heard it's a minute, and I just found out it was 5, whatever. But we got a special guest today. We actually haven't met in person, I don't think, or ever.
Not ever.
This is EAZYPEEZYP.
Yeah, man, EAZYPEEZYP.
AKA producer, AKA songwriter. I listened to your album mixtape?
Yeah, it was just a mixtape.
Yeah,
it was just some stuff.
Which is fire.
Appreciate it.
So like when I was listening to your stuff, or do you verify more as an R&B artist or a rapper?
More of a
it's very technical here.
I wish I'm a rapper.
Okay.
I wish I could be an R&B. I be at the studio all the time. I be like, man, if I could sing.
Right.
Yeah, so I wish though. But yeah, I guess I had to say rapper.
Okay, cool. We're all rappers here.
Yeah.
Except for Envy. Envy's not a rapper. She's
Not yet.
a singer. She's a vocalist.
Once I figure that out, it's over.
Right. No, I was gonna say, like, being a kid on the weekends when things are happening as the adults, it's the best. I wish I could go back and be a kid while on the weekends while the parents are doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Because donut holes, dude, at 3 in the afternoon, bro,
Fire.
get out of here. Done, though.
Fire.
Dude, fire as fuck, dude. Fire as fuck, dude.
That is my most intense crotch goblins.
Yeah, dude, like put on my favorite movie and I'm just like vibing out with some
just
donut
chilling.
holes. That's it, bro.
All the snacks in the house, and then wonder why everything be going
Yeah.
on, come home, mad as hell.
Where them gushers at?
Yeah.
What?
Got all the rappers stuck on
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like even so like I grew up in like a very Hispanic environment, and so like I went to quinceañeras, I went to all the birthday parties, all of the and do like the kids are just up at fucking 2 a.m. just bullshitting around in the dark, and just like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, y'all got school tomorrow, bro. And the parents are just like, that's what it is. It is what it is. Don't say, not my child, you know. And dude, like I don't know, man. Like I've been reminiscing and like going back as a kid and being just a bullshitter, and just remembering like all the times that I fucking just was going crazy because my parents didn't give a fuck.
No, I had a streak.
Oh, you had a straight family?
Yeah. It was
Parents like, you got to be home at 7 p.m.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think I had a curfew all the way up till I was like 18. I had to be home at like
Damn.
at midnight.
Nah.
Midnight was your curfew?
Yeah,
Same.
I was on lockdown when I was.
And it was like, hey, you don't come in at midnight. Unless my dad was asleep.
Yeah, so I had to figure out a way how to get all my bullshit.
Right. Right.
There's an art to that.
Yeah.
And then when I left and went to college, I lost my mind.
Oh shit! You're like, I don't have no type of anything in the schedule or a system.
Nothing. Lost my damn mind.
It's scary, huh? When you get out in the real world and all of a sudden you ain't got your mom or your dad to be like,
Man,
hey.
I didn't think it was scary. I embraced it. I was so ready. I graduated. We graduated that Friday night. Man, I was gone Monday.
Same. I was gone the day after, yeah.
I was out of there.
I guess when I say it's scary nowadays. I'm like, man, I wish my dad would call me and cuss me out every once in a while to let me know he still cares about me.
What's going on, man?
Man, Dad, you ain't called me and cussed me out in a minute. You even love me anymore?
my mom continues to stay on my ass. She'll call me up or like she'll hit me up on Facebook or something or text me. And she's like, you never talk to me anymore and you never come over. And I'm like, Mom, dude, like, I'm 27 years old, bro. Chill out. But it's funny that you say that because my parents were actually strict, you know.
Yeah.
They actually kind of like leaned off whenever. But I got married when I was 20. And I met my wife when I was 19, so I just graduated high school.
You got your life up early.
Right.
You got married?
No.
Oh.
Don't do it. Don't do it early.
Okay.
I mean, some people can do it. I couldn't. So but I got remarried, so I'm on my second marriage before 30. So if I can get one more, I can say that I've been married 3 times before 30.
Well,
Wow.
let's just hope that the marriage that you got.
I think you're supposed to not say that, but he's like, if I just keep your eye on it.
Disclaimer.
But just keep on going. I can get more fucking divorces than I can get marriages. No, but I remember like whenever I got engaged, and my mom was like, "Hey, are you gonna be home?" Like it was like a few days, and I was out late, and she was like, "You gonna be home?" Like it's almost your curfew. I'm like, "Mom, I'm about to get fucking married, dude. Like I'm an adult. I don't think I have to fucking go home. I don't know like how this works." You know, I was like, I can stay at my girl's house or like in my car. I don't. Like,
You thought you were gonna marry yourself into adulthood, and your mom was like, "Wait, check yourself, boy.
Yeah,
You still my boy. I'll bend you over my knee
knee
and smack that ass, boy."
It was a crazy dynamic because my mom like flipped out, like she was like, because I was her oldest son, her only son, because she has 2 other daughters, but my middle sister and my youngest sister, but she don't give a fuck anymore with my youngest sister. She's like, I don't give a fuck, I don't care.
Yeah,
But with me, it was like super like intense.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I got a lot of brothers and sisters. No, I got one sister, and I got David, Manny, Charleston, Brandon, Christian, Gabriel. So 6 brothers. But in the house I grew up with 2 of my brothers. That you know what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I have a different dad from my other brothers, but my dad has been in my life since I was almost 2 years old. So that's my daddy. So that's how I see it. So I grew up in the house it was 3 of us in the house. I was the oldest. Then I had a middle brother, and then I got a baby brother.
Cool.
They're grown now though.
Y'all get along?
Yeah.
Still keep in touch?
Yeah, people are always crazy because like they be like, y'all didn't have, me and my brothers like we never fought. Like,
What?
Nothing. It was my best friend.
Oh,
like,
shit.
like for real. They
I
was
broke my
best
sister's
friends.
ankle.
Like people like y'all don't argue. Like I can recall very few times. Like it was so few and far between I can remember what the arguments was about.
Uh-huh.
I know exactly. Like we didn't.
Damn.
Yeah, we didn't do that at home.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. That was a no.
Right.
So. Yeah.
Well, like I think me and my sister, my middle sister, we have a different dynamic because she's a redhead too. So like we're both fireheads.
Oh,
You know?
God.
But like I've broken her ankle. She's busted a tooth out of my mouth.
Wait, which came first? She busted your tooth and then you broke her ankle?
No, I broke her ankle first.
And then she knocked out that
Yeah,
tooth.
she knocked out that tooth. Yeah. She's like, you fucking-
What'd you learn?
She kicked you?
Yeah, she kicked the fuck out of me. Yeah.
Damn.
How'd you break her ankle?
We were fucking around and like we were pulling something. We were pulling something from each other, and I was like,
Oh, you pulled the let go? Oh, dude, that's the good one, though.
She was trying to like brace herself, and like her ankle hit like the corner of like the wall or something, and it like tweaked it and broke her. You know what fucked up thing my parents made me do after that? So she couldn't walk, and my parents were like not the richest, so like they couldn't afford like crutches and shit, you know. So I was the fucking crutch. I had a fucking carrier on my fucking shoulders outside everywhere we fucking went. Damn. I was hanging out with my friends, and she was like, "Take your sister." I'm like, "Oh fuck." Oh, we look like trolls and shit. She just like that fucking Mortal Kombat, the fucking kid with that fucking beast guy.
Oh yeah.
What was that guy's fucking
With
name?
all those arms?
No, it was kind of like Goro, but like it was a dude and like a little girl on his fucking shoulders. And
Oh, that must have been one of the later versions.
Ones.
Because they started coming out with new characters all the time.
That's what happened, and then we were like fighting on the fucking couch, and then she like just fucking drop kicked my face, and it fucking like I got one of my molars out.
Damn, she must have heard that finish him.
Yeah.
I never heard of that finish move.
Yeah.
Dude,
it was
seriously.
Like her heel, it was like her heel or something. She just went.
Oh yeah, that probably.
Yeah.
Hey, now that you mentioned, that was my sister's signature move. Was we'd be fighting for the remote, and she'd lay on her back with a pillow on her. So if I came up, try to do anything, she'd have the pillow, but she'd just start kicking, dude.
Yeah.
Kicking, bro. I'd be coming over here, she'd kicking over here. I mean, she.
That's how it is, bro. Like I don't know, but you know, like we got along and stuff, and like the things that we did to each other, we kind of we kind of kept to each other, like, you know, fighting and stuff. My parents, I mean, the whole breaking ankle thing, I couldn't get away with that one. But but other than that, like, if we fought and stuff, it was kind of like to ourselves. We kind of like fixed it or whatever. Like, stop being a bitch. And she's like, stop being an asshole. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, sibling love.
Yeah, you know. So I mean, she's good now. She got 3 kids, married. She's doing all right. Shout out to Sissy. That's her name. Shout out to all the siblings. I guess it's sibling day today. It's not really sibling day today, but for the MOSHCAST,
Might as well be. Somebody's making up these new holidays.
Yeah,
MOSHCAST sibling day.
I'm gonna make holidays for MOSHCAST. Just fuck it, you know. We had MOSHTINES Day, which was the Thursday after Valentine's Day. I'm just gonna make a whole list of MOSHCAST holidays.
That would be fire.
Yeah, and then you can use that for your own calendar. Make a calendar.
Yeah, you can get your own calendar.
Dude, be nude as fuck, dude.
Do a photo shoot for it.
Be naked as shit.
You said nude as fuck. It can be nude as fuck.
You know how they do those fucking boudoir photos and shit?
You wild.
Why do I feel like you talking about me and you right now?
I'm looking at you being
I know. I'm like, he's all like, we can do it nude as fuck. I'm like,
He got
I mean, look at him.
He sound like
Look at
a
it.
man
Oh
with a master
shit.
plan.
yeah.
I be over there posing.
Yep.
I'm
We'd
down
be like,
for
hey,
it.
Peasy. Hey, Peasy, we got this photo shoot. You coming through? And you're like, what should I wear? You're like, no. We're like, nothing.
Oh, 100%. 100%, dude.
We're like, you ain't got to wear nothing.
We'll do it. MOSHCAST calendar. You'll the first time you'll ever see me, all of us naked. I mean, people would buy the shit out of it, dude. We'll get Sadzilla, Kid Carrillo, all of them.
Thing about it, because people really
We'll just buy it just to see
It'd
it.
be
Right?
funny. It'd be hilarious.
Inside nudes. Y'all don't have
It
to
would
get
be
like fully
hilarious.
naked, but like where you're hinting that you're gonna be
Ooh.
naked. Then it wouldn't be monetized. You could sell
That's
it
true.
everywhere.
It's kind of like when you go to the strip club and like you're more into the waitresses sometimes than you are with the girls with all their clothes off.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
I'll be in fucking Whole Foods holding like 2 coconuts.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Making money.
I'm telling you, y'all got
Have like the mic, you know, the mic.
I'll have the mic.
Have the mic hiding some shit. You know, put 2 mics on your nipples. You know, you're just like,
y'all better get to it before somebody see this and take y'all.
Yeah, seriously.
well,
He
we
ain't
gotta
kidding.
give you credit because we had this idea
Oh, we
to
gotta-
do around. So
It's all good. I'm gonna let y'all run with it. I'm gonna let y'all run with it.
well, you don't want to be manager or nothing. You don't want to like, you know.
We can manage something.
Okay,
we
we
can,
can figure it
we can
out.
have y'all get y'all in a couple
Okay.
stores.
Appreciate
or
that.
something, you know?
Yeah, we got to make a little song for the commercial and
Get the
shit
Shopify. Yeah, we
Yeah.
get it all together.
too.
So
Etsy.
I'll never open the calendar, but I'll sell it for you.
She says she'll never open it.
Fuck. That was a good one. That came out of fucking left field right there. No, I had a crazy night last night. Like usually on Saturdays, my weekends are my drink days. I don't drink on the weekend or the weekdays and everything. But I get excited because I work at House Bar. I bounce at House Bar. And I'm like, oh, I get to fucking get toasty on the job. So
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly. Allegedly, I do that. Not for real though. It's all satire. But anyway, I get to work and I'm already feeling because I was at the studio with Rip Trip. Shout out to Rip Trippy. I was in the studio with him and he was like, dude, you want some Deep Eddies and some Sprite? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want some Deep Eddies and Sprite. We were just getting into it. Which, by the way, I've never, and I'm a white boy. I'm white as fuck. I don't have fucking stories, you know. But I made a story of a lifetime in my song yesterday.
Yeah.
I was talking about my fucking homie getting shot. I had to go and clear the ops up.
Yeah.
You went in like that?
I went in like
You
that,
went in
bro.
like that.
He's like,
Dang.
I was like, I'll say a few verses. I'll say a few verses just for y'all, just for the MOSHCAST. Because like, I'm trying to like experiment. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be different.
Yeah. Get your little drill in.
yeah.
Try to touch all different genres.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like trying to do that too. I don't be gangster on the track, so.
You don't be gangster on your tracks?
Nah, I ain't never.
Where do you get most of your inspiration from?
Oh yeah.
Shit, my life. Honestly, like my songs is different to me because when I make them and I can listen to them, down the road, and like some of my songs, I know exactly what was going on that day.
Yep.
Just off of.
Your expression. You're expressing yourself.
That's-
Whatever you're
that's
going
how-
through right then.
That's how I make. I like to try to keep it as real and authentic as possible. You know, because internet is crazy. No.
No, I'll just put this. Just fuck the song. That's fine. Fuck the song. That's fine.
Yeah, what'd you realize? You went a little too hard, and you're like, man, maybe.
I'm just gonna put that. I'll told Rick. I want that song tomorrow.
No, everybody, you can get in there and express yourself. Sometimes I get in there and I make crazy shit, and then but it's the fact that I got it
Right.
on my chest. Like,
Right.
I made a rock song before.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Went in there and made a rock song one night,
Mhm.
just all by myself, and just like, alright, I feel better now. Like,
Yeah.
You got it off my
delete
chest.
it.
So yours is truly an artistic expression whenever
Yeah,
you're going
I enjoy
in.
music, man. Like, music is a pulse. So
Right.
I listen to everything. Like,
Hell yeah.
I listen to everything. I got a trunk full of vinyls from 1920s and
Oh, dude,
30s.
the best.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, if you can sample that shit, oh, that's so fucking
and that's
good.
what I've been trying to learn. I was like, I'm gonna learn how to make beats. Like, I'm gonna learn, like, really learn. But that's my
Yeah.
next step, so I can learn how to sample and stuff. Cause I don't want to rap.
You don't?
I mean, I like rapping. Rapping is cool. I've been rapping
Right.
for like 10 years.
But it's getting old.
Yeah, and I done got to do a lot of cool stuff, but it's getting up. I'm 30 now, and so I just want to figure out a way where I can still be involved in being in music, and not have to be the superstar. Like,
Oh, okay.
I had opportunities to go and be around like some superstars. Like I was telling him earlier, like Savage Life and Trillion T back in 2013. They came. We was called Money Game back then.
Right, right.
They came and picked us up, took us to New Orleans. Was trying to check
Oh,
us out,
shit.
let us perform at the House of Blues in New Orleans. I performed shows with Waka Flocka and Riff Raff and Young Nation. I headlined the show for Marcus Smart
Oh, yeah.
at Oklahoma State. I headlined the show for him at the Tumbleweed. I've been down to Houston with Sauce Walker and all the TSF. Went and recorded and hung out with them. Sada Baby took me to the strip club and took me to one of his sessions and recordings. Let me
Oh,
see
shit.
what it was like being a rapper. Like,
Wow.
take me in a day in the life of like a rapper and stuff. So I got a chance to see all
taste
that.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Taste and see all that, and I'm just like, I like music, but I don't want to be them. It's like I don't want to do that.
Right.
That's
right.
not for me. That's
So
not
what
my
were you
energy.
trying to get into? Country?
No, if I could, like I said, I enjoy music. If I found a country singer and
Right.
learned how to mix and master and record
Oh,
country
so
music.
you're actually, you're just wanting to mix and master produce.
Yeah, I just want
Okay.
to do the behind the scenes stuff.
I
I
got
still
you,
want
I
to
got
stay in
you.
music. I don't want to be the one who say cheese and on the
front.
shade room
Oh,
all the
okay.
time. You know?
Gotcha.
It's always responsible to come up with the hits every time type stuff where you feel that stress. It's like, oh man, it's always the next song. It's always the next song
Yeah,
type of
like
deal, isn't it?
Hitmaker, like Young Bird, for instance,
Right,
Hitmaker.
right.
He's just like, fuck this shit. But look at him now. His career as an engineer and as a producer is way bigger than his
Right.
career
Well,
was as
and
an artist.
I will say this as a new artist, that is in more demand I see than anything else.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody
We don't need
forget
any more rappers
that.
or any
engineer
more
get rich too.
artists.
Right,
No, we
right.
need people that can actually make this shit sound good and that'll actually stay on point
Yeah.
with what they're doing.
Yeah, they get rich too.
It's funny that you bring that up because I saw you get a little heated on Facebook the other day, being like, "Bro, I'm right here, bro." Like you were talking about how people
Oh,
are like,
yeah.
you're like, I need to get studio time. I'm ready to record and stuff, and then you post about you being that, and then they're like, I didn't see that. I don't
Yeah,
know."
that's so irritating because it's like because like I said, I've been in the music, been doing it for a while, bro. So we used to find a way. Like if we couldn't figure out somebody who could do it for us, we was just like, forget it.
Right.
Like we figured it out ourselves. But now it's like so many different avenues and different sources and stuff. It's just like, no, you're just A, being lazy, or 2, you don't want to pay to play. And
Right.
it's really number 2 most of the time.
Honestly.
Like number 2, that's what
And
the problem is.
you're not expensive. Like I'm
At all.
not gonna throw your number out, but you're not expensive
At all. I got a player price because
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell my studio right now as we speak. I'm
Right.
trying to get rid of it. So I got a little play. I just moved back home I've been in Oklahoma City the past 2 years.
Oh, okay.
I had a little weed delivery business that we was doing out there, and it kind of I quit smoking weed and stuff completely. So once
You
I
were like, this is cool.
That'll
business.
do it.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop.
I quit smoking weed and stuff, and so I was just over it, like. And then my son is here, so I just moved back. So this was like, I just started recording people to make some money while I'm here until I get a job or you know what I'm saying, whatever shape. So.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, because I saw that and I was like, damn, like that is true. Like a lot of people, like even like within the podcast world, within the the show world, it's like, oh yeah, dude, I'm down to do it, and then like 2 days or a day before the thing, they're like, nah, don't hit you up. Just be like, I forgot. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you forgot? Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, not taking care of business. And that's another thing that a lot of people, like, as far as being an artist and being a rapper, that a lot of people who just getting started don't care about. But, like, you got to represent yourself as a business. Like, you got to be on time. If you're not going to be able to make it, let somebody know. Let them know at a period of time where it's not right before. You know, if you just figured it out, let them know. And keep stuff on schedule. Stay on track with stuff. Always be where you're supposed to be. Because if you're not, it's just gonna you wasting your time. Yeah. Because it's a business. It may look fun and all the little flashy stuff, but that was my humbling experience as far as going and dealing with those other guys. It's like, this shit is a business. Like, everybody be playing. This is more than just going to rapping, shooting videos, going to do shows. Like, hell no. This is extensive. This is work.
It is. It fucking is. It is a lot.
Oh, it looks fun, and it looks like fun and games and all that kind of stuff. I've even had girls like, I want to go to the studio with you. I'm like, it ain't like that. It ain't like.
I'm not gonna talk to you. We're not gonna hang out. I'm not gonna talk to you. You're gonna be bored as shit, and then you're.
And I ain't gonna listen to your. I ain't gonna listen to your opinions on these songs. I think you should do that. Maybe there is a certain time if a girl actually trusted her, whatever, her style. But it's just like. Going in and getting to work.
I'm not opposed to having females in the studio.
I'm not either, but as far as if they think it's a party time and it's going to be like this whole deal, it is sometimes. But sometimes I got to get in there and I got to stay focused.
Get it in.
My wife's the same way. She gets excited. I'm like, are you sure? We've had this conversation before, where I'm at podcast and it takes longer than what you expect or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this gentleman or this woman or whatever. And I'm like, it's going to take a while. It could take 2 hours. It could take 4 hours. It could take whatever long, like breaks, going to get lunch, whatever. Yeah. And she's like, nah, that's cool. She'll get there and she'll text me. She's right there and she'll text me. Can we go? I'm like, we've already talked about this.
Yeah,
we've already discussed.
Yeah, I already gonna let you know.
So like, yeah, the whole studio biz and stuff. Like, man, like. I've seen it all too well, where it's like people get bored, and you're like, in your mind, in the artist's mind, you're having like the best time of your life. You're like, I'm about to drop the best fucking single in this fucking world, and this person's just like
sitting in the back sleep. Yeah, it be like that, man. Sometimes those studio sessions, I'm a person. Like, I don't mind. At first, I used to be super private, would record my verse around nobody.
Yeah.
I didn't want nobody around.
Yeah.
But now I got into a position now where I'm just I'm confident in my flow. I'm confident in what I'm saying. Like, it don't bother with me. You know.
So it don't throw you off track at all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I've
you can see how it does though. Yeah, sometimes.
Like, I've lived in every time zone. You know what I'm saying? So I've been everything ain't gonna bounce everywhere. So, I don't never let what's going on, even if it's somebody in the studio that sitting back sleep or whatever, or somebody who not paying attention or something like that,
Right.
It don't bother me because I just know what's going on. It's like a whole bunch of world out there. So, but I mean, I don't mind. The studios be cool. Like I said, I'm confident now. So we can have fun. I seen Sada Baby walk into the studio. He got ready to do his verse and walked into the booth with 10 people.
He's like, I'm rolling deep, bro, right now.
Like, it was like 40 of us in the studio, and then 10 of them went in there while he was recording his verse with him. Was hyping him up. Was like, hey, man. I said,
that's what's up.
This some different shit right here. I could never do that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then that was cool. So.
See, whenever I'm in the studio, if somebody says like studio time, it's either I already have something already written and it takes me like 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get it done. Like, just drop it or whatever. Or it's like, hey, I want, like, my homie Big, shout out to Big O, shout out to Kid. Sometimes they like to do shit on the fly. And I'm the best at doing shit on the fly in a studio. where it's like, all right, what's the plot? What's the premise? Like, what are we doing here? What's that? Okay, I got you. Give me like 20 minutes. I'll fucking write my shit. And I'm good at that. But when it comes to my music, like my albums and stuff, like it's a process. Like I've cleared my album before once. I had all 12 songs already ready. And I was like,
You got rid of stuff?
nope. I was like, get out of here.
Yeah, I'll write a verse forever if I need to. Some of those verses on that mixtape that you heard that I just put out, some of those verses is just like some that I worked on for 2 or 3 years.
Oh shit.
One word at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of those fucking verses you got are fucking hitters, dude.
Appreciate it, bro.
I was listening. I was like, hey, this guy got some hitters, bro. Like there's that one where what song was I listening to before we came in here? You said something about what was it? Touch? Was it Touch It? I think it was Touch It.
Touch It.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think it was like I can't remember, but like most of those fucking bars that you have like are hitters.
When did you release that?
Keep it real with me. That mixtape got put out I think in October 21.
Okay,
22.
so you said
It's
fuck
like
COVID.
20. Yeah, it was 21. It was right after COVID. So it was right after COVID. That's
So
when I
did
started
you
recording
produce it
stuff.
yourself?
I like that
Yeah.
one. That's it.
Oh no shit.
That's a good
Yeah.
mixtape. Or I listened to probably 2 tracks off the deal
Right.
on our way over here.
Oh yeah, nah, you gotta listen to all of that, man. You gotta
For
listen,
sure.
You gotta get on there and check out the whole catalog, man.
I'm down with that.
I got 3 tapes on there, man. So I got everywhere. So I got 3 tapes, and then my YouTube channel. I got all my videos and got all my stuff, man. You gotta go check out the
I'm gonna be
catalog.
diving
You do
in.
your own
Develop
videos too.
opinion. No. Well, we had got into it. I never done one of my own videos, but me and my partner, we started learning how to shoot and edit and record it. That's basically what we did. Was we wanted like, once we got down and got into the business side of stuff, and we realized how expensive everything was, we like fuck it. We finna teach ourselves how to do everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So we finna learn how to shoot videos. We're gonna learn how to record. We're gonna learn how to make beats.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna learn how to like do all the marketing stuff. Like we just gonna learn how to do it, cause like we broke right now. You feel me?
Broke as hell.
You feel me?
That's your only option then.
Yeah. So it's just like, all right, cool. So figure it all out. Party foul.
Envy. Come on.
Party foul.
Come
Party foul, now you gotta
on.
drink it all.
It's just
Chug.
Sprite.
Hey, it don't matter. Sprite did it.
It's a party. We have more than 3 people here in the house.
If
Yep.
I puke, it's the best thing to puke up. Tastes the same going in as it does coming up.
Huh.
Oh, you want to learn something? You want
If you're sick, that's the best thing you can drink. You drink it. If you puke it, it tastes the same. Like if you try to like drink water, it tastes like acid. If you
No.
drink Coke,
I never
No,
thought
you-
about
you
that.
wanna know- you
I
wanna
don't
know
throw
the
up very
best remedy
easy.
for throwing up. You want to know the best remedy for throwing up? Because if you know that you're gonna puke, if you know that you're gonna throw up, inevitably, go into your kitchen, and some people can't because they're lactose intolerant, but go in the kitchen and drink like a half a glass of milk.
I'll be
Because you drink that,
What's up, brother? Hey, go ahead.
you drink that, and it settles your stomach, your acids, and whenever you throw up, it just tastes like milk.
Okay.
No curdle or no. If you know that you're gonna puke, drink a half glass of milk and then throw it up, and you won't have no aftertaste, no burn, nothing.
You heard it here first.
Easy. All right. Let's be real. You heard this man's statement. I'm gonna let you in on a little like MOSHCAST secret. Most people know this because they tune into this shit. But Braxton, on a good day, like if he's feeling it, he will go and get some spaghetti and drink it with some milk.
Oh yeah,
That's his feel good.
that's my favorite.
Get some spaghetti and drink it with milk.
On their own little
You
way.
like-
Yeah.
I don't drink
Yeah, okay, but milk with spaghetti. How you feel about that? I asked him.
I'm not a fan of milk, so that's
Okay.
already get
Yeah, but I asked him, I was like, if you were in an Italian restaurant, would you ask for milk when you order that spaghetti? And he said no. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know, brother.
I don't know if it's that weird, but I'm drinking milk with a bunch of weird shit too.
I don't think it's weird, but I'm just not a fan of milk. I don't
Right,
drink
right.
it.
I like
don't
chocolate
drink it at
milk
all.
though.
Chocolate milk was fucking hard, dude.
Yeah.
Chocolate milk was fucking.
All right, what's your favorite? The powder oat, like the powder quick biscuit or whatever, Nesquik, or the scissor syrup?
Okay, so like on chocolate milk, it has to be the syrup, the Hershey syrup, right? But if I'm doing strawberry milk, it has to be the
Ooh.
powder.
Gotta be the powder.
Gotta be the powder for
That's
sure.
crazy.
Fuck all that. What about Ovaltine?
Ooh, trying to get your vitamins and nutrients.
I don't think I've ever drank Ovaltine before.
It actually has. It's good for you.
Really? Is it smack?
It is so good.
Is it like
I'll drink
Ovaltine like
almond
for old
milk.
people?
You drink almond milk?
I drink almond milk. Like
What?
if I'm eating
Wait,
cereal.
you drink almond milk, bro?
Almond milk ain't
I, mean,
bad.
I don't
With
sit and
cereal?
drink it. I will put it in my cereal because
Bro.
you just need milk with
It
cereal.
tastes weird.
Yeah.
But I don't drink it.
Really? I've tried almond
pour it
milk
out.
and I've tried almond milk with cereal. That shit don't taste right.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite drink? If you need just a drink, just your everyday
Oh, man, sweet tea.
sweet tea. You on it?
Yeah,
How
man.
sweet?
Sweet as
Like
I can
dad's
get.
three
I like
three
some
cups
good
of
sweet
sugar is my
Yeah,
dad's
I-
sweet tea. 3 cups of sugar.
Yeah, I like some good
That
sweet
shit's
tea.
fucking
Yeah.
fire.
Either sweet tea or my new crave. Now that they came out, like I drink body water all day. Like
Body water. Oh, that stuff good.
I piss body armor. Honestly.
I do life water if I'm drinking water. Life water. Life water good.
Yeah, I'm all for the
That
water.
smart water
too.
shit. I hate smart water. I don't know why the fuck they're still in business.
So you
'Cause
talking about your?
Coca-Cola do it all. So.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Hey, I saw a deal today that was talking about how like Coca-Cola.
work for them, bro?
Yeah, I used to work for Coca-Cola in Oklahoma City.
Oh no shit, you were the driver?
No, I was an order picker.
Oh,
God
fuck.
damn. Woo.
That was fucking rough.
Yeah, it was, man. I mean, but after a while, it got easy because you start memorizing where everything is.
Oh yeah.
That make your incentives a little bit better. So once you clocking and getting those incentive pay, it'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead. And go here and get shit done.
Is it true? Because I've always had this thought. Is it true that if you work at Coca-Cola, you can't have any Pepsi products, and if they find out that you drink Pepsi, you're
Oh
fired?
yeah, you can't have any Pepsi products. You can't eat anything from KFC in there. It's like certain you
Whoa,
can't
what the fuck?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
You
or
can have
whatever.
KFC,
Are you
bro?
obligated to fight them on the clock if you run into them?
No, obligated.
Like it's on site. You bring that KFC up in there, motherfucker.
But
They'll
yeah,
jump
it's
your
some
ass.
companies that partner with, if they partner with Pepsi or any of
I'd
their
quit. Dude. I can't.
any
I
of their
can't
competitors?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can't go into, like if you go into a restaurant, like if a Coke, somebody ahead of Coke was there at a Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that, and you walked in there with like your getting off working with your family, you still got your uniform on or something like that, your ass getting fired.
That's crazy. That's
Wow.
cold shit. That's cold
That's
shit.
business.
Yeah, you getting fired.
That's
Yeah,
hardcore
yeah.
business.
You in there with our competitors and with us.
Right.
No.
That's
no.
crazy. That's like super culty.
Gatorade, like we couldn't drink the Gatorades. We can have Powerade.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Because there is a lot of Coca-Cola products that people may not even realize are Coca-Cola products unless you
Yeah,
read the fine
unless
print
you
type
read.
stuff.
Yeah.
Because does
So they got-
Coca-Cola
it's-
do
it-
like the off-brand shit like the Dr. Thunder and Sierra Mountain Dew shit. Sierra
No,
Mountain Dew.
when the one I worked at was like it had Sprite, Dr. Pepper, the Coca-Cola, like your regular sodas, all that different stuff like that, and then like different waters and
Oh, that's Surefine.
Body
or
Armor,
Hidden Valley or whatever.
Powerade.
the fuck
That's
it is.
affiliated.
Powerade, Body Armor.
So you can drink that.
Oh, so
shit.
Body Armor is a Coca-Cola
Yeah,
product?
Body Armor is Coke. That's where that happened. That's
Can
where
you
that-
drink? Can you drink the
Basically,
off-brand
friends
stuff?
on Can I drink the
Yeah,
off-brand stuff?
could you? If you
I don't drink soda.
Oh, you don't drink soda at all?
But said,
You
like he said, like if you walked in with like a Dr. Wow, like
Oh,
some shit that's like
yeah,
completely
nah,
off
I
brand.
don't know. They wouldn't be.
I
tripping,
bet
but
they would.
They're like, why are you working here? You're poor.
Yeah.
You drinking some Dr. Thunder from
Yeah.
from
They're
Walmart
like-
type
they're
shit?
like, we got like real Dr. We got Coke here. Like,
Hey, because
but can't
I don't care what
afford it.
anybody says, it tastes a little different.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it
saying? Those
tastes
off brands.
It's a little bit
So-
off. Just
Just a little bit. I ain't
I
hating.
will say though, I'm sorry, bro. I'm a Pepsi guy.
Hey,
oh, that's fine.
he don't work here no more.
Don't worry, girl.
But hey, if you would have
Yeah,
caught him a
fuck
few
you-
years
fuck
ago,
you,
bro,
Coca-Cola.
Well,
this is
don't
when
do
this
that
thing.
now you might see you just missed out on the sponsor rights quick.
I don't want to fucking be sponsored by Coke.
I do.
You do. Well, no, but you're off screen though. So
That's
you're
true.
fine. They don't
Like
know
nobody
your
even
face.
knows who you
They
are.
don't know your face. They know mine now. I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna get sponsored by Coke.
Alright,
I'm
that's
probably
cool.
not gonna get sponsored by
That's cool.
any other alcohol brand except for Fireball, because that's all I fuck with.
And they in
is
hot
Fireball.
water right now.
Yeah, but they were doing it right, and they were really smart about it. But they really fucked up whenever they put Fireball whiskey, because what it is, it's the name Fireball whiskey and then they put malt liquor on the bottom. So like Jack Daniels, you can just say Jack Daniels, and you obviously know what it is. But what? So like you know how like you go into the store and it's like Jack Daniels Coca-Cola, and you have like a 6-pack. They can do that because it's not Jack Daniels whiskey Coca-Cola. Obviously, the Jack Daniels is going to be a lot. The percentage is going to be a lot less, but they get away with it without saying whiskey. But Fireball didn't do that. Fireball said.
You talking about
Fireball
in the gas stations though, where they're selling them in the gas stations, right?
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
Yeah,
And see,
selling
like-
it in the gas stations, and they're saying Fireball whiskey. malt
Fucking
liquor.
Haley's a manager. She'll
Yeah.
tell you all about this
Yeah.
bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
She had to deal with all that shit.
That's
She
what I'm
had-
saying. Like, if they just took the word out of took whiskey out of the thing, then it would have been fine.
They fucked up recently, so that lawsuit went through. But before it did, they released their Valentine's Day edition, like
Yeah.
the boxes. The boxes say whiskey, and it's supposed to just say whiskey flavoring. But that, but that guy, I'm not gonna snitch. I'm not gonna say which one I work at, but the guy that distributes those to me, he let me take them home.
Nice, nice.
Where they at though?
Where's the
Where's my fucking Valentine's Day Fireball thing, Ivy? The fuck?
I have that shit tatted on my shoulder. That shit was gone when I got home.
God.
Damn.
She has a fireball demon.
I can't
No,
get
but
down
like,
Fireball.
See that's why we're getting sponsored.
Yeah. So like they have your liquor store version, which you said
Right.
is the whiskey.
Right.
But like if you're going like to a Walmart or a gas station, it's the malt flavoring
Right.
that's supposed to taste like the whiskey.
Yeah, that made me miss living in California.
Dude,
When
California.
when I was a drinker.
Why? Was it super strong or what?
No, it was just 2 a.m. Whatever.
You just pull up and
Didn't
just
matter.
get like some shit. You're like,
Walmart,
oh, why
grocery
did
store.
I down this shit?
No, it's just like you could buy anything.
I'll
anywhere.
tell you a place somewhere better than
At
California.
any hour you can.
Huh?
At any hour.
Yeah, until like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'll tell you I'll tell you somewhere better that's better than California.
Where?
New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans is a good
Uh-huh.
time.
Dude, we went to Mardi Gras, me and my wife. We went to Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Bro, it was like, cause I'm from fucking Texas. I've been living here all my life. So we get into a convenience store and there's liquor bottles and shit. I'm like, hey, what time do y'all close? And they're like, what do you mean? We're fucking open 24/7. I'm like, well, your liquor and shit. She goes, yeah, you can buy that.
All day.
Not only can you buy liquor 24/7 at New Orleans, you can fucking walk out and drink outside.
Really?
Outside, as long as it's not a glass
Long as it's
bottle,
not
it
in
can be a
glass.
plastic bottle.
You in the
You
door.
can drink that shit outside, bro.
That's kind of
Walk and get
now it
plastic.
makes sense why all them people wilding out all the time around there.
Yeah,
you see
they
that
be out
videos
there
from
fucked up. New Orleans is such, New Orleans is such a good time. I can't wait to go back.
even during like Mardi Gras. Is that
Mardi Gras.
Yeah, we went down there and then damn, I can't remember the weekend that Savage Light took us down there, but it was a big football game. Southern, Texas Southern and Southeast Louisiana.
Yep.
They got that big classic.
Oh yeah.
So it was people. That shit was so
Dang.
fun. That shit was so
It's like
fun.
floods of people is what it looks like online, man.
Yeah, it was a good time. I can't wait to go back. I've been blessed with the opportunity to travel a lot of places. I've been to a lot of fucking places.
That's
Right.
awesome.
Y'all mind if we take a little bit of a break real quick?
Nope.
I gotta make a call, but we'll be right back. We'll take a little bit of a break, charge up the battery and shit. So
Cool.
we'll do that.
Accord.
What?
So let's pull up in the Honda Accord.
Yeah, let's pull up. Yeah, for real. The Honda Accord. Pull up in the Honda Accord and record.
Maybe a Ford Taurus.
Ford Taurus on a Honda Accord and record.
Gonna have a gun. It's gonna be a Taurus.
Dude, I'm fucking hungry, dude.
You want some spaghetti and milk? That's
I
what I
want some
heard.
spaghetti and milk, dude. Like, what's what's your favorite like meal? What do you like to eat? Okay, let's say like this. It's your last meal, bro.
It's my last
Damn.
It's your
meal.
last meal, bro. What are you getting?
Man, I don't know. Probably like this meat lovers pasta.
Let me find out you want some spaghetti shit too.
Yeah, I'll go with this meat lovers pasta.
Find out y'all had spaghetti. Y'all eating dinner together, eating some
put,
spaghetti.
Italian sausage, chicken and shrimp, penne noodles, marinara sauce, and then put a couple different cheeses off in there.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That shit is so fire, dude.
Hell yeah, just a whole mix of just crazy shit.
He said put a couple different cheeses off in there.
Put a couple different, get your little.
I love cheese, so I'm in on that. That's cool.
Parmesan, get your mozzarella, sprinkle it off in there, man. Get your, you marinate your shrimp real good.
Fuck yeah.
My.
Yeah, not on my spaghetti, but I will put it on on that type of meal that I'm describing now. Yeah, I would, but I don't put it. I never put it on my spaghetti.
I promise it slaps.
Ketchup in your macaroni and cheese.
No.
That shit slap.
Oh my god, I don't eat ketchup.
Oh
mustard.
damn.
I don't eat that.
I ate both those, but not at the same time.
You need to eat them at the same time, dude.
Yeah, no.
I try to keep those two things apart, bro. It's like,
We all MOSHCAST Mills.
MOSHCAST meals. And it's
What
just
you
like
got?
a list of
Spaghetti
fucked
and
up
is yours
shit.
really spaghetti and milk?
No, that's not my
Mac and
last
cheese
meal.
and ketchup.
That's my feel good meal. That's my feel good meal. But my last meal, if I was gonna die, dude. Have y'all ever went to those restaurants where they serve you meat like in a line?
Yes.
Where it's like different meats and they cut it off that thing.
Yes, one of
Yeah, it's Cafe de Brazil.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. So I went to this place called. So I went to Puerto Rico this last summer, and it was crazy enough. It was called Casa de Tejas or something like that. I was like Texas, but Tejas in Spanish means friendship or like something like that, right? Ivy. Tejas means friendship in Spanish.
Yeah, it's not even Spanish. It's Native American,
Native American.
and it does mean friendship.
Yeah, friendship. So it was like Casa de Tejas, and we're like, that sounds kind of like something that we would eat, like barbecue or something.
Yeah.
And we walked in, and it was actually those people that fucking cut the meats on. But the dude came to me and he goes, "How do you like your meat?" And I was like, "I want it fucking rare, dude. Like I like my meat rare as fuck." And he goes, "I got you." And dude, they didn't fucking miss, bro. Like everything was rare as shit.
Everything was fine.
It was fucking good, dude. And I was like, man, I couldn't stop eating, bro. Like,
Okay.
I've never ate a steak and said I wanted more. Bro, like, they were just giving me fucking meat. And I was like, dude, I'm going to get sick.
They do.
I'm going to throw the fuck up after
I'm
this.
wondering what the time limit that you're allowed to sit there and eat is.
Just forever.
Bro, and then they just keep bringing
They'll keep bringing it. But when
Yeah.
are they finally like, all right, sir?
That's too much.
You
You
need
did.
to-
Yeah, enough.
Yeah, I don't know. But I got a question. I got a real life question.
Oh,
I never
yeah.
understood this. Why would you eat your meat rare? Why
Oh,
would you
dude.
do like
You're,
what?
you're missing out,
Pew
bro.
pew. Shots fired, boy.
My grandma makes
You're
it
missing out.
blood rare.
So
Oh.
blue.
10
That's
seconds on one
called
side, 10
blue.
That makes you
seconds on
sick?
the other.
That's called
That's
blue
how my
rare.
grandma eats.
I eat my
Yeah.
steak blue rare. I make my steak at home blue rare. I like it purple raw.
We go out to eat, and she'll tell them, like, she'll ask them they'll ask her how she wants her steak. She's like, psh, psh, done.
Yeah.
She's a,
Sear it on the
10
top.
seconds
Give it a
ahead,
sunburn.
she'll time 'em.
Chief of
She'll
the-
tell them flip it. Like
Yeah.
right when it hits it, she'll be like flip.
Hey, what do you prefer yours at?
You like yours cooked. You like yours fucking.
No, I'm
done.
not a well done. I'm not
Oh.
a well done guy, but I'm a medium. I'm a medium well.
So you're
Like,
just a
you know what
normal
I'm saying?
person.
Just, you know what I'm saying? If I see a little pink in there, I'm not going to trip
Right,
and
right.
shit. But, bro, what?
Do I eat people? You go to
Hey,
some,
they said sunbird, bro. They said they want a sunbird.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, that's like.
What do
dude,
it?
so like I don't know if this. I'm not trying to be all fucking primal and shit.
Yeah.
But dude,
I don't think
there's
you're-
been times where I've eaten raw steak and I'm like, I want to fucking kill something.
See, I don't think you're telling the truth when you said I'm not trying to be all primal, but I'm gonna go and kill some shit with my bare hands and eat it.
Yeah, like I want to like.
He's like, he could roast under the sun for 2 seconds.
Bulls, bro, they're like, they tasted a little bit of blood.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill. You know, reason to get
Like
rid
I
of
want to
pit
go
bulls.
into a river and get a fucking steak and just fucking.
Have you not?
No,
You tell me
I-
you haven't?
I haven't yet.
If I
I'm
s-
gonna.
You're crazy.
My
dude.
first time
You're
looking at you, I was
funny.
like, this is the kind of guy
You're funny.
who snatched up a salmon.
Fucking
all the
funny.
way through.
Dude,
Nah.
like what I'm telling you, when I went to Puerto Rico and I
He's
went
just
there,
like,
I
oh,
ate
yeah.
something and it was like, dude, I want to try just raw. I don't know why. I'm just so. It made me want to fucking murder something, dude.
Oh, man.
I like your
Cold
style,
blood.
Eating
No,
a steak
I
and
know
just
how that
getting-
feels, dude. It's a good feeling.
And then so that right there, I'm gonna have that for sure, and like some fucking potatoes, some garlic potatoes, or like some cheese potatoes or some shit, you know.
I'm right there with you with that.
And then a fucking whole carrot cake, dude.
Oh, I'm with you with that.
Carrot
I
cake's
love
fucking
carrot cake.
fucking godsend,
love
dude.
carrot cake.
Carrot cake is what God made on his 4th day, for sure.
Hey, back to our calendar. And on the 4th day,
Yeah.
God made carrot cake, and it's you laying there with a carrot cake. You're just like,
Yeah, dude.
Someone explain to me why carrot cake is carrot cake, but banana bread is not a cake.
Banana bread.
me a banana nutted in the spread?
But oh, okay. Are you talking about like whenever you're at a gas station that has carrot cake and the banana bread?
Yeah,
That's true. That's true. But
it's technically a banana nut cake. It's a fucking cake.
yeah.
You can't
What-
even-
What'd you order?
But the thing, but
With
the
they
thing,
yeast?
yeah.
Though?
But
Is
that
the
carrot,
only
but carrot
thing?
cake is frosted though.
They yeast it.
Carrot
I
cake
guess
is
that's why it
frosted,
gotta
but
be
banana
the-
bread is not frosted.
banana
don't
bread's
know.
gross. Just
I
like,
like
so are the
them.
banana runts, so are bananas. So
Right.
I'm out on this one.
I like them.
I
I
banana
I
like
like
them.
them both.
So,
I'm with you on the
what
banana
was the
bread,
last
but
birthday cake
if you
that-
put frosting on a banana bread? I'm gonna call it banana cake for sure.
Hey,
You could for sure frost either.
Yeah.
You could
If you
for
take the
sure-
frosting off of banana or from carrot cake, it's just carrot bread for sure. 100%. Can we agree on that or?
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't really. It's all good to me. It's just as long as it don't have like too many nuts in it, I'm fine. Pause.
So yeah,
I like
I'm
banana
thinking.
bread without the
Well,
nuts. They
here-
feel the same way.
Are we getting in? Are we really getting into this conspiracy? Right? Are we doing this? Because now we got like cheesecake,
yeah, the best right there.
but it's pie though.
Pie, but that's fine, isn't it?
True.
Yeah.
Cheesecake pie?
Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And I claim to not like pies. I claim to not be a
Right.
pie guy, but I'll eat the
fuck
shit out of
around
some
with
cheesecake.
cheesecake.
Borrow this.
100%. Right? You
Yeah.
like cheesecake?
Okay,
No, I'm not
same
a fan.
texture.
What the? Hold on.
Sorry.
Are you just not into sugar or something, or what?
Yeah, no, I
Okay,
mean,
I'm still in your
yeah.
mic for a second.
But yeah, it's just certain things like I'm not. As you
Yeah.
can see, bro, I'm not too big on.
You're based. You're an alien, bro. You're
Yeah.
extraterrestrial.
Yeah, I
bro.
can-
Is it the texture?
I can eat. I mean, I'm just not. I can eat one time
He
a
just
day.
looks, he's a healthy being.
You see,
I can eat one
You
time
see
a
me,
day.
my
and,
fat
like,
ass, and then you see him, and you're like,
I mean,
"Oh,
I'm
he
not
ain't sugar,
particular.
bro."
Moshcast, largest demographic is like chefs.
Yeah,
across the
nah,
United
I wouldn't.
Three seats.
Okay.
You're trying to
So-
get at me, aren't you?
So back to the cheesecake.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, shouldn't pumpkin pie be called pumpkin cake? Because if you're calling cheesecake, they're the same texture.
Right.
They're made essentially the same way. So cheesecake would technically be a pie.
Right, but the reason that they're called, the reason that cheesecake is called cheesecake is because it is made by cheese. It's like that cream cheese or whatever.
Yeah, that cream
It's like
cheese.
cream
That's how
cheese.
much I love cheese. Is I
Yeah.
love cheesecake.
Which is really weird because then you can call fucking cheesecake a roll of cheese. And
Yeah, but I like pumpkin pie.
No, it's
though.
just-
pumpkin pie is good
So
though.
then-
I'll eat a whole
I
ass
think it's picking up
pumpkin
both.
pie.
You know what I'm saying?
Sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie. Yep,
Pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie?
Yeah.
I'm
Ooh.
rocking with them.
Pumpkin
Which
Oh,
one? Either or. You can only have one.
sweet potato,
Sweet potato?
sweet potato.
Pecan, I got myself sick on pecan pie, so I don't even have pie.
How
I
many?
don't like pie.
How many pies?
I ate like a pie and a half. I was like done with it. I was like,
But you
fuck
loved
this.
every second of it until you got
Yeah,
there. I
dude.
know you did. Where did you
Dude.
sneak off and eat a pie and a half?
Thanksgiving.
But where'd you go sneak off to? 'Cause
I didn't sneak off. I was like, this shit
Just right
fine.
out there
Fuck off.
open, you're like-
Fucking-
It gotta be.
y'all are gonna sit and watch this.
I think that my grandma she passed away, but she used to make fried bread. You know how to make fried bread? So Native Americans used to, or not Native Americans. I don't like to use that word. Indigenous to this area.
Now I'm confused. But okay.
Well, because Native American states that they were Americans in the first place, and that's not what it was. It wasn't America until we white crackers showed up here. So I don't like to say Native American. I like to say natives or indigenous.
Oh, I got you.
So, but they used to. So like whenever they would go and hunt buffalo, the wives would make this bread. It was pretty much just like a flat piece of bread, and then they would fry it, and it would be like a round circle. You can I don't know. Like a tortilla but thicker. It was like a badass fucking torta.
So they do
First
something like that
6-inch,
called a
flatbread.
sopapilla.
Yeah, I was gonna say
sopapilla.
sopapilla.
Yeah. So, like,
Put some
my grandma used
sugar
to
and
make that
cinnamon
shit.
on it?
You put fucking butter on that
You
bitch.
put honey on it?
Fires.
Yeah, honey. That's exactly. And then some powdered sugar sometimes too.
Oh yeah. Get some fruits
Get
on
it
there.
in. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yup.
See, now
Hey,
you gotta give me
all
some-
right, so what kind of food, when it came to like a genre of food, are you going with? If
Fried.
you had one genre that you could go with for the rest of your life,
Fried.
fried?
Fried.
With ranch?
Fried everything. I don't give a fuck. I'm frying it.
Do you need ranch with it if you fry it though?
Everything. Ranch, Miracle Whip. I don't give a fuck. Ketchup.
Did you say Miracle Whip?
Fuck yeah, Miracle Whip's the best. What are you talking about?
Miracle Whip or mayo?
Miracle Whip.
He's like,
I literally will put Miracle Whip on every fucking
hey,
thing.
and I know you, since you talked about mixing ketchup with macaroni and cheese, I know you'd be mixing your Miracle Whip and your
I'll put ketchup in my Miracle Whip.
Well,
And
that-
that's
I used to put ketchup on my eggs. That's as far as I can.
yeah, that's good. That's good. Ketchup on the eggs is good
I don't
too.
like ketchup at all anymore though. So.
I don't know if I'll put
Really?
Miracle Whip on eggs though.
So
You're
like
out on
when
it?
you're
I'll
pregnant,
try it
your
now.
hormones change like drastically, and sometimes they never go back. Ketchup was never caught back on
You
the
let me
list.
know how they go.
really?
I can't fuck with ketchup.
I eat
Can't fuck
ketchup
with
sometimes, but it ain't my
You fuck with
number
mayo
one.
or Miracle Whip though?
Mayo.
There's nothing to mayo. There's nothing. That's the thing that pisses me
You
off.
have-
Is like people
you
are
have
like,
to
I
get
love
the one
mayo.
with
I'm
real
like,
eggs.
why? It tastes like fucking nothing.
You have to get
Dude,
the one with real
The
eggs.
people that eat Miracle Whip, they remind me of the same ones that they used to get their bread with the crustless. They'd be like, "Mom, I want the crustless bread
Yeah,
and the
wait.
Miracle
So I like the
Whip."
crust, but I will say there is a person, and that's me. Is when I go to the store and get sandwich meat, I like to get the square meat with the fucking cheese already in it.
Oh,
That
nice.
shit's fucking bomb.
Yeah,
I
no, you're
can't.
not the
I
only
feel like
one.
it's
I
missing.
do.
Oh, okay.
Hey, as
My
much
wife's like,
cheese
"That's
is the
poor-
better.
Poor shit. I'm like, that's what I grew up with. The fuck.
So you know you're gonna have some cheese on, even if you don't have cheese. If you get that
You
shit,
feel me?
like you for sure know you got cheese in it.
But if I was
Because
to
cheese
do
it has to go on just about everything. I'm serious.
if I was to do a genre of food, it'd be fried 100%.
Is that a genre? Okay. Genre. I don't even know what I meant by genre.
Like
but,
type of food, like Chinese.
Yeah.
Mexican.
but then you
It's
know,
all fried. Everything's fried. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
just-
I mean, you could still fry everything,
probably-
but
Chicken fried
hypothetically,
rice.
what kind of fried would you want?
if it has fried in it, like French fries.
all it has to say,
Fried
all it has
chicken.
to have is the word "fried" in it, and he's gonna eat the
He's
shit.
gonna
fried
eat it.
Snicker bars. I don't know. Like, what
Have you
else
ever
is
had fried sushi?
Fried ice cream.
Fried ice cream, which is really weird to me.
Braxton
Like,
said
how
he's
the fuck-
hungry. Do you want to feed him some fried sushi?
You want to feed me, Ivy? You want to feed me the good shit?
I'll be your feeder.
Uh-oh. Hey, we're gonna keep this camera rolling.
That sounds like a kink. Let's not do it. Let's not get into that.
So do we just roll right into the OnlyFans, or do we have to cut it off?
We're
And...
gonna cut off to the
Check
OnlyFans
out this-
part.
check out
OnlyFans
this
part.
scene on
The-
my-
the
You
after-
said, huh?
The after dark shit.
Okay. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he didn't know what the fuck he was getting into.
Oh yeah, no. I just.
Hey,
I'm not even finna tell on myself.
Hey, well, let me ask you this about your music. So I heard one of the mixtapes that you had dropped. I heard
No,
a few
man.
songs. What are you working on right now as far as your stuff?
True.
Nothing.
So you just really are tapped into other people.
Yeah, I
coming
made.
in
I mean,
and
I made a
producing.
couple of songs. I made a song like 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? About
Yeah, but
about
that
my-
ain't the
about my
path that
mother.
you're on then.
But yeah, no, I just was making a song to like
Hey.
mess with some different.
What was your song about?
It was just about my mom. So
Oh,
I
that's
put
awesome.
it out there, yeah. So I made a little Dear Mom song. She passed away 3 years ago.
Oh
so,
man, I'm sorry to hear that.
So yeah, that was the first time I
Bro.
finally like got like the courage and the energy, you know, to get
Yeah.
finally doing this stuff. And yeah, it turned out really good.
Good.
Well, so I have the ability to like look into people's situations, but what I'm imagining is that if you were really kind of unplugged from having recording music as your main drive and you were wanting to start produce, it took something really inspirational to take you off that to where you do a song like that. That's serious, especially when you're
That's
taking
deep.
the time to do a song like that. When you ain't taking the time to make songs, so I imagine that the inspiration was
Yeah.
natural,
Yeah,
which
it
that
was
makes
just-
it easy.
not just
You were finally ready to make that song.
When I was in Oklahoma, because like I said, I've been living in Oklahoma. So once I had nothing to do, I wasn't doing nothing with music. I've been out there for like 2 years. Like I had my studio, but I had it put up.
Right.
Really?
It was in the bag in the trunk of my
It's
car.
really hard, like studios and like drum equipment. Like you either have to keep that up forever or tear it down from ever.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep
Yeah,
that shit
so
up.
I just left it. I left it in my car, and then I was doing music and stuff. And then when I came home, I started recording people. So the energy of everybody kind of being around, and then I wanted to be able to like master my craft and figure out some different things. So in order for me to do that, like if I'm not getting clientele, getting people in constantly, then you know what I'm saying, I'm working and recording on the stuff myself because know what I'm saying? Like, I'll master my own stuff and go through and do all that stuff. Just, you know what I'm saying, just to learn. So, like, all the different songs and stuff, they'll honestly sound different and stuff.
Right.
So, that's why I just throw out little songs here and there. That'd be like, because my studio is right there by the barbershop. So,
Oh, nice.
we'll be over there and then we'll play it. And then, you know what I'm saying, I'll play a couple songs. And if people like it or whatever, I'll throw it on YouTube or something.
Oh, so
That's what's up.
You had what were they called? The first listeners already on deck. You just go next door and be like, hey, listen to this real quick.
Yeah, they'll sit in there and listen to me record. Or sometimes I wait till everybody go home. Everybody
right.
leave, and I'll be in there from 8 o'clock at night to 10 o'clock in the next morning just by myself, just, you know what I'm saying, going through tweaking, listening to the sounds, like working on stuff. And so I'll just record then, and then, you know, if it's cool, it's cool. If it's not, man, you know what I'm saying, it's not. But
That's
I've
how
been
I
pretty
kind of
lucky.
started too. I had my first listeners. It was my mom. It was my mom and my dad, Slim's mom and dad, and Grimm's mom. And we lived on the same block.
Uh-huh.
And so we would just go from house to house
And play it.
and just play our songs that we made that day or that night or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, and that's cool because you get to test out all the different speakers that people could possibly listen to like that too. Because there was nothing that was it was something simple. But when you learn that your music sounds different in different things,
Right.
you know what I mean? Because the first time I heard mine play back one time through my buddy's truck speakers that were whatever, he didn't have a good system.
Right,
But
right.
I had to kind of plan for that because it sounded so terrible.
Right, well, and that's cool too. Like, and I'll do that too.
Like the truck test or the car test?
My car's shit, so I'll play it there, and then I'll go home and play it on my speakers, and then I'll play it on my TV, and then I'll play it in my headphones, and then I'll play it in my cord headphones.
Yeah.
'Cause
And through
they're
your
all
phone,
fucking
they are.
Yeah, all different.
And if I agree, if I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. That's a good 5 out of 10, or whatever. When it gets to the end, I'm like listening to it constantly. I'm like, I like how it sounds wherever.
Yeah.
Then I'm good.
It just be the mixes. Yeah, that's why those masters are important.
Yeah, because sometimes
With
I'll
the
be
masters, you just know for a fact
right.
that's gonna be the sound throughout for everything.
Yeah.
But throwing them in those, you know what I'm saying? You get those mixes, you be like, this mix fire, like this mix is fucking fire, and it's banging in the studio, and you get ready, you go get in the car, and it sounds.
Yup.
You be like, damn.
Yep.
What did I do?
And sometimes I don't know.
That shit sounded fire in the studio. Cause you heard
How
it just
depressing
like
is
I
that?
did. You looking at your partners. And
No,
like,
you already done. Hey, what's up? I got this new track about to drop, and it's like,
feel me? You like,
hey, I went to my
what
friend
the
one time.
fuck?
I went to because I was working on the side, but I went to my producer. We were about to record, and I was like, "This is the best song I've ever fucking done." But I was feeling it,
shit.
and I don't think there's anything wrong with feeling it every time. But it sucks whenever you realize that whatever the sound mixing is what's fucking it up, and that's not an easy thing to just go and do as a recording artist myself. I've done some producing. I'm trying to learn some different programs, but my skill is getting in there and just spitting.
Yeah.
But there's some stuff that I've done that's probably dope, but you know, when I'm producing
couldn't
it, it just doesn't sound good. I got to get somebody. So every one of my tracks I have to go get recorded and produced by somebody else. Just the way it's gonna be.
Yeah, acoustics and all that stuff matter. Like
Have
you'll
you
find
ever,
yourself overcompensating for different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gotten twisted in the studio, and you and your homies are just hanging out, and you're like, dude, this fucking shit is fucking banger. Like, this is gonna be the fucking song. Like, you're twisted as fuck, you're drunk.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Henny or whatever the fuck. I get twisted on fucking Fireball, but I'm like, this shit fucking banger, dude. And
Yeah,
then
that's what
the
we're
next
just
morning
saying.
You get up and you're like, I want to hear that fucking song again. It's fucking gaga.
Garbage.
Fucking garbage, bro.
No, cause for one, I
You don't get drunk.
don't get.
Man, what do you just breathe air?
I will
and
drink,
water?
like
What
I
the
will
fuck,
drink.
man?
I'll drink on occasions
Oh,
and stuff
okay.
like that. It's not like I'm like anti-drinking. Like
Oh, yeah.
I'll be down to go to a bar sometime, but that's gonna be probably once or twice every 2
Well,
months.
now we're homies. You gotta come to the
Yeah.
house. You gotta go to the house bar and chill
I'll
with me
come.
and shit.
I'll come and have a drink.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Bars.
But yeah, I don't be getting drunk or I don't get like super high, whatever.
Right.
I'll be like,
I can't get high. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't smoke. I get too out there.
yeah. So I just kind of
Same.
Super out there.
So when I'm in there, and then most of the time when I was recording and stuff, I was spending my money.
Oh, true.
So I'm just like, shit, I'm finna have all this stuff together. When I go in there, I'm finna boom, 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 boom. I just walk in and be like, okay, you charging me this much? Because I was living in Dallas at one point in time.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, that's what he was charging me.
You said, but most of the money was coming from the mastering, wasn't it? Was it those rates that you were talking earlier?
Yeah, so I would go and I would buy 4-hour blocks.
Okay.
And in those 4-hour blocks, I would go in there and I would record as many songs as I had ready.
Oh, tight. And they're recording you. There's a person recording you, and then there's probably another person that goes and masters that shit, or what?
Well, he did the mastering and stuff.
And you
like
just
that.
bring your beats to him, and you're just ready to roll with your verses.
Just emailed him, let him know, book my session before I got ready to pull up. He's like, email me the session, email what you want me to do, the beats or whatever. So I emailed him the beats and stuff. He got the beats when I walked in there. We was ready. He was like, "You ready to go? Which one you want to do first?" So I was just so I would go in there and I would knock out as many songs as I could in that time frame. And then the ones that was like jamming the most, I'd be like, all right, let's master that one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's spend the money on that one.
Yeah, okay.
And then, you know what I'm saying? So then once we decide to spend money on those end up being the songs that we got videos and stuff too.
Yeah, you invested a little bit more money into them.
It was like, okay, these are the ones I'm spending money on. These are the ones that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to try to see what it can do. And I was an asshole, man, and deleted my YouTube and stuff like that.
Do you have one of them moments? You had a Britney Spears moment?
Man, I was just...
You know when she shaved her head, she got all flipped out?
What it was, bro, I was a college basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
So, at the time like that, bro, that was kind of... It's not like how it is now, how everybody can be rapping and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, like, there was certain things that you couldn't do, like, in public, like... Custard trip if we was out drinking in public.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know you got people everywhere taking pictures. Right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying, and then my experience at Oklahoma State was a little bit elevated because Marcus Smart was there at the time. I don't know if y'all follow the NBA or not.
Yeah.
But I know the name. But yeah, he was the NBA Defensive Player of the Year last year. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so
y'all were good.
So when we was there and stuff. It was a lot of politics and stuff. You couldn't do a lot of things. A lot of people was watching you. A lot of people were waiting on you to mess up and stuff like that. So
living under a microscope.
So you know what I'm saying? I couldn't just be out loud and be proud with some of that stuff. And then my mom didn't like my music at first.
Dude, me and you on the same boat, man.
She didn't like my music at first.
Yeah.
So I was at a point in time where I would be embarrassed to allow people to hear me talk like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I just got rid of and deleted everything.
Dang.
Deleted everything, and I was just like, man, I wish I didn't never do that.
Man, we're about to get fucking talk.
Hey, so I played baseball in college. I played at University of Texas at Arlington, and so I went through a lot of that myself.
Yeah,
you know, but with my mom too. But so me at 38 years old, I just started recording music last year. But I've always been singing, you know, and writing music and just freestyling and stuff. But I've just finally been at a place in my life where I could really dive in because of a lot of the things that you listed even. So even with my mom, I'm kind of like, I finally had to tell her, Mom, you know, I'm sorry, but
yeah. And then
I said, I'll do my best to keep a good whatever filter on it. But I said, some of this stuff's I'm just going to have to let it fly.
I'm just like, burritos.
Yeah, and then that's why I was sitting there and then I finally got one that she liked.
Okay.
And then once I finally got one, she was just like, that sounds like everything else on the radio. I said,
got one. You got her.
Got one. Yeah. Got one.
Hey, did it kind of so with my dad one time I'd run stuff by him and he never liked a song, and then there was one time he liked a song and it kind of concerned me. I was like, man, is this shit even gonna, because I liked all the other ones he didn't like. All of a sudden my dad likes one of my songs. I was kind of like, oh no, I'm gonna listen back to this one because this one may be either whack or I might, you know.
Yeah, she finally liked one. It was a song. It was a song called Bogus, and it's on my first mixtape.
What was that song about? You remember? Like, why do you think she liked that one over the other ones?
I don't know. I don't know what it was about this song. It was probably a song because I said I was gonna buy a Mercedes. So
okay.
That's probably, but no. I think she said she just liked the way that it sounded. She was just like, she said, that sound like everything else on the radio. It's like, it was that point in time where it finally was like, okay, she taking it serious.
And then okay.
Like he taking this okay. Like
Well,
he's
she sounds like she
serious,
legitimized you right there.
Yeah, cause it started like even cause she would see people like share my shit and
Right.
stuff like that, and she would be like, "Oh, I heard your little freestyle that you had in the car." And then you know what I'm saying. One time she messed me up. She was like, "You need to start working on like your breathing." No, for real.
No,
It's
she
just like-
she becomes your
and I was just
your
like,
number one
and I
critic
was just
because
like-
she loves
I
you
was
the
like-
most.
I say, you was listening? Like, you heard that? She said, yeah, it was good. You need to start working on like how you breathing and stuff. And so from that point on, I just started like focusing, practicing my rhymes and stuff to where at certain points I knew I was breathing. I knew where I was gonna be because I was just like, all right, mama said I need to work on that part of
Yeah.
my delivery.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right,
Straight
cool.
up.
So she started carrying stuff. But yeah, it was a song called Bogus. I know what the song was about when you asked me that. It's about just a situation that I had, you know, with some of my partners.
Some
you know
peeps.
what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, some people, you know what I'm saying? I found out some stuff and it was just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Right. It's bogus. Shit
it's bogus. You know what I'm saying? It's
Just call them
bogus.
out like that's some bogus.
Yeah, no love for in there. My heart is vacant. You know, ain't tripping about much. 'cause it
BFA.
gets to be
It's
fake.
BFA.
Hey,
Showing some cash and my husband gonna go crazy. Yeah, it was just.
but then you find out your
About a certain
your
time
mom's
in life.
bumping that shit.
Yeah, my mama. She was like, yeah. I showed
She's
it
like,
to
I
her.
be
I
bumping
showed her
that
the video.
bogus, my boy.
Yeah, she's like, I showed her video, and then I had another song called Nintendo, and that was like the first song that I had like put like, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to listen to. And then once I shot the video to that, she was just like, oh, I like that song. Like, that song is cool. And then Nintendo ended up being like the song that kind of gave me the confidence, was like, okay, like, I can do some music. You know what I'm saying? Do this by myself. Because I'd always been like in a group.
Right.
And they had all been rapping longer than me and stuff. So I was like, okay. Like, it won some different little contests. It was, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I'm just like, all right,
yeah.
cool.
Felt it.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to try to rap.
How long did that take? So you were
Um,
really just confident where you were like, I'm doing this shit. This is who I am. This is what I am.
You know what? I got thrown into the fire. I got thrown into the
So,
fire.
here you go.
We was sitting around and we was with our homies. We was with our homies and stuff like that, and we had made a song. We made one song, and after we made that one song, we sent it to these dudes in Oklahoma City. They was called DTR at the time, and they was like, "All right, y'all come out here Friday. We gonna do a show."
Damn.
So I said I had to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you gonna get a party pack, that's cool. I just grab a little soft burrito, soft taco. That worked for me.
Make sure
Same.
there's no sugar
Two-
in it.
like a soft taco with just no tomatoes. But if you don't remember that, that's fine. I can take them
gummy
off.
bears, bro.
Oh, bro. You like the
Oh, tight.
candies?
Bro, I fucking love gummy bears.
I can see that. You
No,
got
I
a pack
mean-
of those fucking butterflies.
I'm good with either.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Bro, I
Appreciate
used to walk around with gummy bears, eating them, bro, so much that my basketball coach, like, I got in trouble.
Like,
He was all
stop
like,
eating
he was
that
all
shit.
like, bro, if I see you with any type of candy, or if I have anybody tell me
That
that
you
you are
eating candy?
eating candy, bro, it's gonna be bad for you. Like, you gonna hate me.
Dang.
So I had to, you know what I'm saying? So it broke it, but yeah, I used
Right.
Hey, that's.
to survive off of gummy bears. Get the-
Wait. You were in Oklahoma. Are you sure? What kind of gummy bears we talking about?
I was drinking the Albany. I had the Albanese, the white.
Oh, those are so good, dude. Hey, and
those and the Harborough. Like,
what
I
is
eat
up with
that
those
shit.
being so good?
Bro, I don't know, but whatever they do.
Let me
to
guess.
them,
A chick
please
got you
don't
into
stop.
that, huh? I guarantee you, a chick mad you fought borrowed a.
My mother.
Yeah. Same difference,
My
Yeah.
mother.
guys.
So yeah, hell yeah, it was my
See,
mom.
like,
Hey,
and
just
I
try
talk-
these.
And I talk shit too, but I actually cut out sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut out sugar. Like, I don't drink Cokes. I don't drink Cokes at all. I drink energy drinks to keep me up, but they have zero sugar in it. That's what
what they-
gives me my little. That's what gives me my little buzz, because you know how like Cokes, they have that fucking burn in the back.
Yeah.
I miss that shit. So I started drinking
Yeah.
energy drinks because they have that burn. So I'm just cracking one up. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, okay, I'm alright.
Yeah, no, we wasn't. It wasn't that we weren't allowed to drink sodas growing up, but my dad highly suggested that we didn't. Like we grew up in a little sports family. Like my dad played football in North Texas. I played basketball. I ended up finishing at William Jessup in Sacramento, California. That's where I spent my last 3 years.
Tight.
I have a middle brother. He played football at Washington State for Mike Leach for 4 years. He
No sugar as
graduated there.
kids, boom.
And
Well,
then-
no, if you're an athlete and you're trying to operate from the to the highest of your body's potential,
Yeah,
sugar ain't
And
something
then
that.
my baby brother plays football at Baylor right now.
Does he really?
Yeah, so
That's
the
cool.
reason I said it because
See,
I
y'all
have a
y'all
daughter.
moving.
I have a daughter, and like, whenever we were ready to have a kid and stuff, like I was ready. Like it wasn't one of those things where everybody was like, "Oh, you just wait, it's gonna be fucking hell for you." You know, I always hated that when fucking adults just said, "Wait till this, it's gonna be fucking shit." I've always
High five.
I've always been the type of person to be like, your perspective on the situation is how you perceive it, and then your attitude is what is the consequence of that. You know? So like when I had my daughter, I was like, it's gonna be easy. This shit's gonna be fucking cake. Like I'm not gonna have no fucking problems, and I didn't. Like literally, I had to change fucking diapers, and she got sick every once in a while. Oh my god, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I've always looked at taking care of a child as an experience of what I learn and what they teach me. So like as a kid, I got treated this way, and when people say don't treat, I'm not going to treat my kids the way I was treated when I was a kid. Cool, put that into your system, right? I spanked my daughter one time when she was 2 years old, and I never spanked her ever again. I was like, I can't do the spanking thing. I'm not doing the spanking thing.
it's not for me.
It's not for me. But at the same time, the way I treat my daughter when she's having an episode, she is she's the best. Like she'll have an episode of Walmart. I'm like, let's go outside. Let's take it outside for a second. All these people are like, oh, she's fucking crying. She's fucking annoying. Fuck you. She's a fucking kid. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like I understand, but like she's not one of those kids that fucking destroys shit. And I think it is like, you know, I think what it was whenever she was born, I talked to her like she was me. I talked to her like I would talk to you right
baby
now.
her. Yeah, I did
Where it
that
was
with
like,
my son.
I would conversate with her like, "How's your day?" Like I fucking know how her day was. She slept all fucking day.
Yeah.
But like I would talk to her, and then she grew up. Where like at 1 year old, she started talking back.
Yeah.
And then she started like counting, and it was like weird where like her vocabulary and her grammar and shit was so fucking. I mean, she's 6 years old now, and I'm talking to a fucking 6-year-old adult.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's
picking
just
up
I
everything.
like to hear
That
I like to hear
matters.
stories about how people were raised, because if you never had sugar and now you're an athlete, that really take place into what you are today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
things
I mean,
that,
I
like,
wouldn't say that we didn't have sugar. Like, we had, Pops would go to Sam's and buy a whole thing of gummy bears
Right,
and
right.
muffins and Gatorades and
You
sweet
make it sound
teas.
like my mom. She's like, it was a delicacy to get a Hershey's bar when we went to the store.
Yeah,
But the main deal is Cokes and like the carbonation of it.
Like, he
Right.
just be like, y'all better start drinking all them sodas, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, what's going to happen at the end of the game? And you cramping
Right.
up and
And
you
it
doing all that
does.
stuff and all you do. And so, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, once you get that first real good cramp that shut you down,
Oh yeah.
it make
Yeah.
your ass listen.
It does.
Yeah,
You're like,
take-
all right,
Coke,
let me
he's like,
just-
we
You
got
can just
Coke
feel-
at home,
well,
get some
Let me
water.
drink some
I can
water.
just tell when my body's not cleansed and not operating
Yeah.
efficiently.
Yeah,
It's just that
man.
it's that feeling in my stomach.
And then, you know, not to just
So a lot of sugars give me
not
that
to just
weird.
hype myself or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? It came like I was the man. So when it
Right.
came down to it, like towards the end of the game or whatever, I was
You wanted to do what you
I
had to
was
do to
the
be at your
best, you know what I'm saying?
peak.
I was, you know what I'm saying? I was the best player on the team. It was,
And that's those
up to me to
sacrifices
be a
that people
leader
don't
and stuff.
realize, that somebody that's
Yeah.
that's done some shit like you,
Yeah.
it ain't just because you're gifted. It's because
Right.
you're gifted
Yeah.
and you've made the sacrifices and decided what you wanted to do and how am I going to do that.
Yeah.
And there's little things like that are the details that make the difference in somebody being a superstar and, you know, being average or
But
whatever.
also, here's the thing too: is like people forget like.
Where'd you go to school at? Where'd you go to high school at?
PD.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, I graduated in
Paul
2011.
Durham?
2011?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 2011, man.
Here's the thing that people don't understand too: is like we eat the things that like are supposed to be okay for us to eat, but like we don't know how they're made, and we don't know how like bread, for example. Like people eat the fuck out of bread, but they don't know how fucking bad bread is for you.
Oh,
yeah,
bread's
a lot
bad.
of stuff, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a weirdo about like certain, a whole bunch of stuff like that, cause you're gonna die from something anyway.
Right.
So at the end of the day, that type of shit don't be scaring me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I believe you know what I'm saying? I don't know we gonna get on to all that, but I'm not scared of dying. You feel me?
I'm not scared.
So,
of
you know what I'm
but
saying?
It's a good place to be because I've been on the other side too. Or like, I want to.
So I took a break. Whenever I took that break, I went on a diet. I went on a no carb, no fucking bread, no sugar, fucking only meat, vegetables diet.
Yeah.
That's what I went
Get
to.
it in.
And I did that for like a month and a half.
And that's good.
And it was good. I need to get back on it because then I started, I kind of chilled out and I was like, I can have like a sandwich or something. And I started eating bread again. Bro, like right now I haven't eaten anything. I'm fucking straight. Like I'm awake. But dude, if I eat fucking bread or if I eat anything that's like,
It's gonna put you down.
dude, I fucking knock out in like 10 seconds straight,
Be
bro.
sleepy. Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
boom, and I'm like, and my wife's like, wake up, and I wake up, and then I cannot fucking stay awake after that shit, bro. And I go into like some type of weird food coma or some shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Really?
Just
Just
Yeah,
with bread?
Just from like bread or
It
like
just shuts you down.
yeah, just
Yeah.
like any because whenever I went on that diet, I just ate meat and eggs and
Oh, that's the
curry.
best right
That's
there.
all I
Really.
ate. And it was good. I was like super energetic. I was ready for the day and everything. But you know, I go back to do my little science experiment. And I eat bread again. And I'm fucking down for the count.
That's what we need to get. We need to get a
I
food
went on
sponsorship
a chicken
that
and rice diet.
that they send you meals each
Dude,
week.
fuck that, dude. That's
Chicken and
crazy.
rice?
Chicken, protein shake in the morning, peanut butter and banana sandwich in the morning. Eat breakfast, get up and eat breakfast. You know, you make sure you get some fruits and stuff.
Right.
Don't want to be too heavy in the beginning of the day, but chicken and rice, peanut butter and banana, chicken and rice. For a fucking
How much did you
month
lose?
straight. I didn't lose weight. I was gaining
Oh,
weight.
you're gaining?
Yeah, coach was all like, "Yeah, you a little." He's all like, "You playing, but you need a little extra weight on you." Say you need your little love.
Got you like your muscle to build muscle and shit?
Yeah, cause you know I was an athletic guy. So
What position did you play?
I played the 2 guard.
Okay.
So I was trying to dunk on you all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So he was like, "You getting off in the air," and he's like, "People being able to kind of bump you and get on your hip a little bit." He's like, "Let's put some little weight on you." So you know what I'm saying? You take those bumps and kind of ride out a little bit. I mean, it ended up working out because I seen the difference in my game. Once
I'm sure.
Once I got the weight, I was just like, "Oh yeah, boom! I can bump
Especially
you."
crashing down underneath type shit.
I'm gonna bump you and then I'm up on the rim.
Hey, you
Dunking
see
on
their
top
ass
of your
kind of
head.
move a little bit.
Yeah.
Be boxing out like
Yeah,
something.
I was. That's what I did. So.
Oh, Siri be hearing our shit.
Oh, I know.
I just heard a plane over us. They're probably ready. They're probably bombing our shit. They probably heard about our fucking calendar and they're like, we can't.
Fuck
have
that.
happen.
Hell
We can't
no.
have that
We
shit."
can't let that happen.
Yeah. So,
Nah,
well,
yeah. Those
nice
damn
knowing y'all
balloons-
guys.
That balloon shit is funny.
Hey,
What
so
y'all
so,
think about
so
that
far I've heard a
balloon?
UFO. I've heard it called a UFO, and I've heard it called the Chinese
No,
whatever
they said
balloon.
it was both of them. It said it was the balloons belonged to the Chinese people, but they had a report that 7 UFOs had came to the Earth. That was their report.
Well,
Well, but
like,
isn't it-
Alaska had like
The balloon over it.
Or was it Antarctica or something got shot down? The
But
balloon,
that-
the
The
balloon
balloon got
was the
shot
thing, right?
down.
The balloon got
This
shot
is
down
where I
with-
think we know the media is they're really wanting to get people to click on stuff, right? But even if it's say it is a Chinese weather balloon, at some point it's unidentified, so it's a UFO. So are they just kind of playing with us right there, saying, "Oh, it's a UFO," because unidentified flying object doesn't mean it came from Mars.
Yeah.
It just means that we don't know what it
We don't
is.
know what
And at
it's
some point
from.
we didn't know what those were, so I could just see them going, "It's a UFO." Oh no, and they know it's both. But they know it's from China, and that's where they start confusing people like me that really want to know the info. But how hard is it to pull it down? And does it not have
Don't
a
believe-
made in China deal on it or what?
Don't believe much of what you see, and don't believe much of what you hear, and half of what you see.
Yeah,
Right.
but hey, we know if that. Hey, we know good and well if that thing came from China, it will have made in China all over that motherfucker.
Right, but
Terrifying, but have you heard of shit in Ohio?
What do you?
okay.
Oh,
so
with the
that-
train,
the train, right? You're talking
with
about
the
train?
toxic stuff. Yeah, I heard about
You
that
want to know
too.
something even scarier? Okay, because I don't know how deep you've gotten into this. So, okay, for everybody that doesn't know, Ohio had a derailing of a train, and it had a whole bunch of chemicals just blow the fuck up, and it's in our fucking air, and it's
Well-
in our water system. But the thing is, that water system, right? The water system that is there is literally connected to all of the rivers in our nation, right? So it's going to start from there, and it's just going to trickle down to our water system. That's one scary thing.
What?
The other scary thing is that it's not just that train that got derailed, right? There is a problem with our train system in our nation, and that's just the start. There was one in Arizona, there was one in Texas, I think there was one in Oklahoma, and all of these trains that have been derailed have had some type of chemical that could harm our environment. And it's only because our government does not want to pay whoever to fucking fix our railroad tracks.
Well, let me tell you. Let me ask you this: if it came to a part of our system of society, especially our inner working roadways and whatnot,
Right.
I see the railroads as being the most susceptible because there's patches of railroad that are out in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where there ain't nobody sitting there watching it like the roads.
Right.
There ain't no. I mean, they do have people patrolling, so I see that as a point of breakdown potentially.
Oh, 100%.
And so who knows if we've been exploited?
Bro,
Oh,
I'm
definitely.
not even gonna bullshit. The fact that you brought this up, you could ask Kaylee. I'm from Hereford, Texas. They had a derailment not even 2 months ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Why are all these trains derailing?
That
You can just you can talk into it. It's
Well,
fine.
I think there's a deeper thing about it, but it's one of the reasons is because they don't want to pay people to fucking fix the railroad.
Yeah, they don't want to pay people to fix them.
I'm saying if
They
these
don't
people are
wanna pay.
flying weather balloons above us
They
and,
don't
and
wanna-
doing us like that, how do we know that they're not fucking with our
Already
railroad?
infiltrated in.
Yeah.
Spy shit.
Hey, this
Yeah,
is when I really started getting.
The Ohio shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with.
That-
I mean, but
Yeah.
that shit
to
happens.
me
But
is
that shit all the
horrifying.
time.
So I think it's
Amarillo
yeah.
should
I
be
feel like that
fine
shit
because
happens
we drink
everywhere
from
all
an
the time.
aquifer. We don't
Right.
drink from the river.
I
We
know
should be
we
fine
do.
for a little bit. Eventually,
Right.
it will seep in there, but it's gonna take longer. I don't know if you knew that.
The Ogallala.
Yeah.
Ogallala.
I got a song about that.
But
I got a
it's
song
the
about
aquifer.
that.
So
We both got songs about it, I guess.
that's the good news.
Yeah,
The
we
bad news is that 24 hours after evacuating that town, they said it's all good to go back. People were coming home to their dogs dead in the front yard, their cats,
Yeah, the fish are
fucking
dying in the
chickens,
rivers, the
fish.
dogs.
No, they decided to
Everything's
burn this
dying,
stuff
they
off,
still-
and that's
they
what sent
still
off the.
them fucking back though.
That's what set off the most potent and deadly chemicals was when they burned it off.
Well,
Because
They're
they
saying,
because
like,
here's
one
why.
of the chemicals was used in chemical warfare in World War II. That's what
Yeah.
they were using on
Well,
Germany.
The orange shit.
Sorry,
So-
I didn't interrupt you.
So they were burning it off because this is the theory that the reason they burned it off without thinking it through and sent the really deadly gas in the air that wouldn't have been as deadly if it was just on the ground. It would have just taken a while for it to whatever seep in and also evaporate. But this chemical was it was wait, what are we talking about?
No.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. It was it's hydrochloric acid is what it makes in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden it became like twice as deadly, and on every single water molecule it's latching on. So that goes for the water,
Yeah, I've
it
seen
goes
that.
in
I've
the
seen that
air.
on TikTok.
So now
This
it's like
lady-
extra deadly, but they just wanted to get the trains rolling again. That's why they burned it off.
Right.
Like, hold on, get it
This
burned
lady,
off. Let's get
did
this
a
shit rolling.
TikTok video, and she was like, "It just rained. Look at my fucking car, and it was just white spots.
It's nasty stuff.
Like the
It's
chloric
just
acid
in these.
is
It's just
fucking
in the
acid
atmosphere now.
in the shit. But they said
But-
that it was depleted, right?
Yeah.
Like you were talking about.
Supposedly,
it's
24
depleted.
hours later.
I saw another TikTok of a lady throwing a rock in a river, and that shit was just fucking oil, bro. Just fucking a rainbow of fucking
So, like,
chemical on that
what
fucking
makes
river.
everything
Damn.
even more terrifying, I don't know if y'all have noticed, me and you've talked about it, the fucking food prices going up.
Right.
So all
Oh,
this
yeah.
shit happening, conspiracy theory wise, and I hate to go down this rabbit hole,
No, it's fine.
is they're fucking burning crops. They're destroying farms. They're killing farm animals, and all of our shit's getting more expensive because of supply and demand.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I remember that tear that they went on to all those food production factories catching on fire.
Yeah.
It was like 14 of them within like 2
I'm just
months.
saying, that's
Really?
fucking, that's
You want- you-
terrifying.
you
in
want
Yeah, I
us
and of
remember that
itself.
shit.
Uh,
Don't
also
hold me that
scary
too,
about the
but
food
how
prices
many it
going
was?
up.
But it was a bunch of them at one
Enough
point
to
in
where it
time.
was startling,
They all
just like
got
these
on
railroads
fire.
kind of.
Yeah.
So eggs went up, right? Remember when eggs started
They say
getting
they say
expensive?
they say chickens everywhere because of the food that
Yeah.
they've been
So last
selling.
September, every chicken in the United States, almost every chicken in the United States of America stopped laying eggs in September of last year.
Those little motherfuckers
And they
getting
didn't
their ass
know why.
working again.
They didn't know why. Like people that were raising chickens in their homes didn't know why. They just stopped fucking laying eggs.
Even at people's houses, they were
people's
doing
houses,
this.
They just stopped fucking. So people were trying to figure out what it was, and what it was is America only has a few chicken feed production companies that feed chickens. There's only a few. One of them is Purina, and every single one of those people that were having issues with chickens laying eggs, they were feeding them Purina chicken feed.
So they were making them impotent?
They switched the fucking food, and within a week, they started laying eggs again.
So they shut down the supply.
Pretty much Purina was like, I don't know what the fuck they did. I haven't dug that too deep into that.
That's pretty weird.
But Purina was stopping the process of chickens
Look,
laying
there's
eggs.
always something responsible every time for something that was working a certain way. And when you can count on the,
technology and all that shit got people losing their mind. They want to see how far they can take it, how far they can take a already natural creation.
Yep.
And then you're gonna just start creating shit that we not gonna have no control over.
Well, that's when we start trying to affect those certain things that should just be flowing naturally, and they would for whatever reason, usually greed.
See,
and that's when once a wave starts flowing in it just builds.
I take it this way. I came to a realization that like we are on this planet, like this is our planet, but it's a fishbowl. If we really look at it, our planet is a fishbowl. And this is kind of my what is it called? Yeah, it's my analogy, but this is kind of like a very, very dark way of seeing the world.
Oh, nice! I can't wait.
So we're a fishbowl. If you know about fish and you know about animals, a lot of the times when animals are kept in captivity or they're kept in a place where there's something taking care of it, one or two things can happen. One of them can be growth, 100%, the best fucking fish or best fucking reptile you have in the world, or two, they'll fucking kill themselves. And that's how I see the world right now. We're doing all of this fucking shit being like, it's no big deal, it's whatever, it's gonna be fine, the world can take care of itself, or whatever the fuck. One of these days, and you'll see it all the time, birds dying out of fucking nowhere, fish in the fucking river is just fucking dead. Yeah, that's what fucking happens. When you fuck around with all this shit, everything starts dying. Not dying of sickness, not dying of anything else other than it is their primal instinct to fucking die when things are shit.
Yeah.
And that's what's scary. A chameleon, if you have it in captivity, will fucking starve itself to death. It will literally starve itself. It knows what it's doing. It'll literally starve itself to death if it does not like where it's at. If it doesn't like the environment or the air or you or whatever the fuck, it just kills itself.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, it's just because of the fucking... Yeah, no, it ain't just because of this little thing. It's because we're fucking this world up, and the world knows. The primal beings fucking know, bro.
You're talking about the universe, the balance of the universe?
The universe fucking knows.
Because that's how I feel.
So
like the world know that like it's gonna survive. It's gonna get rid of everything before we get rid of it.
It will.
I'm not saying whatever. I believe in God. I believe in all that shit, whatever. But even if we're talking about any religion type of shit, the world created itself, and it can fucking destroy itself.
Yep.
And that's how it is.
Yep.
That's how it's going to be.
You destroy it, get rid of us. But like, that shit is crazy. That's exactly how I feel. Like stuff just dying off. I feel like it's just the natural. It's like, fuck this.
So to
And
turn
we
this
out.
away from the sad shit you just pulled us all into, Rex. Birds aren't real. They're falling out of the sky and dying because they're running out of batteries. So.
Oh my gosh, she's right. I forgot. Birds aren't real.
Birds
It said on the
aren't
side of
real,
a van one time. I saw
and
it.
the Earth is flat.
So that means
for
it's true.
sure. The Earth is definitely flat. I think.
I don't know about the flat earth thing, but birds
You a
definitely
flat
aren't
earther?
real.
I'm a flat earther. And you know what? I'm not going to say I'm a
They're
flat
just
earther.
put
I'm
here as
just
spies
proving
from the
wrong that
government.
it's flat. Prove me wrong.
Aren't they?
Prove me.
Birds are just spies?
Yeah, no, like, prove to me,
100%.
Ivy, prove to me that the world is not flat, dude.
Well, I would love to, but I've never been in space.
Exactly. So there's no reason. There's no reason for me to say that the Earth is round. I've
Okay,
seen
so the
pictures.
moon,
Okay,
do you
I
think
know what
the moon
Photoshop
landing
is. It's fine.
real? Do you think the moon landing is real?
No,
I've never been in
You've
space.
never
I
been
can't,
to the
I
moon.
can't calculate.
bro. I'm
You're
glad you
supposed to be
play.
the space
I'm glad you
god,
play
the fuck?
basketball. Here's the thing. Here's my reasoning on Why? Because we're going to Mars or whatever the fuck. Okay, check this out. You play basketball, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm the coach, right? I'm like, okay, we're gonna play. We're gonna practice one time.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna practice one time, and then on Friday you have a game. Does that shit work?
Fuck no.
Why?
Because you're not prepared.
Exactly. So why the fuck are you gonna tell me that we went to the moon in 1960 fuck, and then we're like in 2023 being like we're going to Mars? Fuck off with that shit, bro.
This is the kicker. We had never been to the moon again.
That's what I'm saying.
Since
We've never practiced. We never went to the moon multiple times. We never decided to shoot just to see if we can make it to Mars. We're just going from moon to Mars in fucking 50 years? Eat shit, bro. There's no fucking way. Basketball players practice every fucking day, and you're going to tell me we're going to Mars.
In sad news, the Mars rover finally died.
Yeah.
And real Space Jam news.
Space Jam news?
Easy P, could you take B Slim on a game of 21?
Man, he know what time it is with me. Wait, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even gonna get into all that. Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the work speak for itself.
Fucking I gotta send this.
B Slim, another West Texas famous, ball player in town. Goddamn.
Yeah, no. He would probably get this work.
Challenge sent.
I'm out of shape right now.
Challenge sent.
So I don't want no problems. Right
Hey,
now.
oh wait, no. It's not
He's
beef.
he's just like me, bro. He's super friendly, bro.
But this is
that's
our
my
team.
partner.
This is our basketball team, and then B-Slim can get his team.
Exactly. But
Can he play ball?
Bro, what you looking at right now?
Oh shit! Oh fucking sorry.
What you think this is?
I can't play ball. What the fuck? I didn't play sports in school.
Braxton's our center, bro.
Hey,
I'll be a center.
I can pass and I can play defense.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll get the buckets.
That's what I'm saying.
I get the buckets. Don't worry about it.
It's just like turning a double play in baseball. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to feed you the ball.
Yeah,
I'll
my
keep
coach-
charge of the scoreboard.
My coach kind of said, "You my Jamal Crawford." So that means when he told me that means I get to be the sixth man coming off the bench. So I get the one to take all the shots.
Yeah, because you come in fresh then, huh?
I come in while all the starters is out, and I'm the only one who's shooting the ball.
That's badass.
Yeah, I'll come off the bench, coach.
Yup.
I'll be your sixth man.
That's badass. So you come in really, and it's like,
coming to the pod.
did you ever play NBA Jam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at 6
When it
o'clock,
says, yo,
you
he's
know.
heating up.
Yeah.
And then you just get that dude the ball? That was you coming in right off the
We'll
bench.
probably-
Right on the top,
we'll
I'ma
probably
get
go
some-
there.
What court? When would you come in? How many minutes in usually?
I ordered 4 party packs for telling me.
Just whenever the game needed a
Oh,
sport.
sure will you.
Just whenever
I'm
what?
afraid
Just
that I'll
whenever
eat
the game
everything.
needed a sport.
I'm a fat ass.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to show you
Well, if you
because
told
I
me
got
Bex
I
was
got a
coming,
clip.
I
I'm gonna have
ordered
to show
something
you after we
separate.
get done.
Yeah, let's check it out.
And I'm really proud of this clip because what he said, because what he say about me, and I hold on to that because I was just like, oh yeah, that, it was a commentator who said something about me. I
Oh,
got
no
something
shit.
in my fucking eye. And yeah, so I just wanted to let him know because he wants to know my
I have
impact
some
on
eye
the
drops
game.
in the bathroom.
I got something in my eye.
Yeah.
You,
You think
blow it
these will
out?
help?
It is.
I do.
You think these will help?
Yeah.
You want to take a little bit of a
You
break
see
real
me
quick?
over here dying?
You want
Yeah.
To, you want to take a little bit of a break real quick? Get that out of your eye and shit?
Yeah, I just got hit myself right quick.
Oh, okay. Because this is probably almost
The
2
food-
hours.
the-
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, it's been a bit.
It's been a minute. We started at 3 something.
A little bit after.
Hey, this is the first podcast we talk about sports. I've never really talked about sports or anything.
Oh, get used to it. It's cool to be to know somebody kind of with a similar path as me because I played sports and then got to get into music, but it.
Yeah, you
Not a
look
lot of
like a
people.
coach. You look like you could be my
Oh yeah, I
coach.
coached college baseball for.
Yeah, baseball
years.
player. There you go. Yeah.
If I didn't go to jail, I got invited to the NBA EuroLeague summer camp.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, but I went to jail that summer. And
Fucked
Damn.
around and got locked
ended
up.
fighting the case.
Only me. Yeah.
Ended up fighting the case. No, I didn't get locked up. Nah, we didn't do that.
My
I went to jail
homeboy
for a
is
couple
Slim.
days.
Oh, I thought you said you got locked up. My bad.
No, I did go to jail. I caught a case or whatever, but I didn't go. I wasn't like locked up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I fought a case for 2 years in New Mexico.
Oh
Damn.
damn.
And then,
Mexico.
Some bullshit.
we found, yeah, I won. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never get convicted or whatever. Ended up being charged or whatever. but
Hell yeah.
that 2 years of that time of being off, I quit just playing basketball. I kind of got depressed. I lost like 50 pounds.
It'll do that, man. Do you think music really came in and took the place of sports that you? Because I mean, that hunger never goes away, especially when you're all in.
It gave me something else to do to keep my mind off of shit.
Yep.
But that's kind of how I got into music. I ain't never grow up to want to be like a rapper or nothing like that. I want to be a pediatrician.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. When I was in school, bro, I took school serious, bro. I was national honors student. I got scholarships and stuff to go to like
So do you
Ivy
like
League
kids?
schools. and
What'd
stuff.
you major in college?
It ended up being kinesiology sports management because of my schedule.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, but I had went as pre-med, my first school, and then once my coach figured out what I was going to school for,
He was like, nah,
yeah, because it's just my schedule didn't work for basketball.
you can't do that.
Because I went into college already having 47 credit hours.
Oh, did you really? From what?
So I graduated in high school with those credit
Okay,
hours.
yeah. I remember when I heard that they were allowing people to get college credits
Yeah,
while they were in
so
high
I
school.
So I took full advantage of that.
That's cool. That's smart.
And
So you had 47 hours going into your freshman year?
Yeah, so when I got there, it's just like most of my little classes and stuff, they were out the way. So I didn't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, those classes. So when I went there, I was into my majors and stuff like that, into those classes already.
Yeah, yeah.
Hella uncomfortable over
So
here.
he changed it to kinesiology.
It's your house.
and
You're
stuff.
comfortable. I don't know.
And so once he changed it, he was just like, I was just like, bro, I didn't realize, I just said okay, I was an 18-year-old kid.
Yeah, of course.
Just like, oh, okay, so it's like,
But yeah, your coach is going to look over your schedule and make sure that it's going to work with what they doing for sports. That's what you're there for. They really low key don't give a shit about the school.
you feel me?
I mean, the school work side of things.
They say that they doing this, but shit.
Only so you pass, so you can play. That's all they care about.
Right.
Yeah, so you can play. And all that other, so once he changed that shit and I just said okay and just let him do it.
Yeah.
I fucking got it out.
Hell yeah. Bars.
Your baby is Jet.
Yeah.
My family owns the daycare.
Oh yeah? Yeah, that's my son.
You have a kid named Jet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight. How old is he?
3.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the name Jet. I've always thought of that.
Right.
See, man, my man Jed
Hell yeah.
Hendricks.
What's he like?
Hendrix? No shit. That's a badass
Yeah,
fucking
Jet Hendrix.
Jet Hendrix.
What's he like?
He's so fun. He's so dope.
He is so fun. He used to
Hey, let's
be-
pull his file. Let's see what he's got. No, I'm just kidding.
He used to be in my son's class, Asher.
Uh-huh.
The
I
kid
don't-
that always has super long hair.
See, I was been out of town, and so that was part of the reason I came back home. He came with me to for Christmas, and he was just like, he didn't want to leave. He said, "I need my dad. Like I need my dad. I don't want to leave. I need my dad." Shit, 2 days later, I packed up all my shit.
I'm
came
outta here.
home.
Nice moves. I like that.
I was,
You're gonna be happier.
I was right here. I mean, I don't really know what I'm saying for his sake.
He used to be
'Cause
in
you-
Asher's class.
Oh,
His name's
okay.
Asher. The only reason I know
Yeah.
is Asher was like, my friend Jet, my friend Jet, my
Yeah.
friend Jet. I was like, shut the fuck up.
I think you're gonna be happier in the long run though. But Amarillo definitely
Jet's king. That's all
uh,
Asher ever talked about.
a shift down.
Yeah, I mean, this Amarillo is just home for me, bro. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I've been here my whole life, born and raised, did everything here, know way too many people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I enjoy the freedom of jumping up and going to a place where don't nobody know me. Because
Yep.
you want to know what? I enjoy being able to get up and just put on a hoodie and some slides and not fucking brush my hair that day. And
Right.
nobody knows me, so
Yeah.
nobody's going to be worried about me.
Yeah.
None of that.
But in
extra
Amarillo,
stuff.
you can't go
At home,
anywhere.
You know what I'm saying? At home, it's just like, you know, everybody know you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just certain things about home that just be like, ugh, I love going to different places. And
Yeah.
The challenge.
See, Amarillo is not my home. And I
Right.
can look like a fucking bum from hell. And nobody
You know,
gives a
but there
shit.
comes a time when you've been in Amarillo long enough to
Yeah.
where, yeah, you from here too.
But then I've
You
already,
spend a lot-
people have already became acquainted with me and they're like, that's just sign. I'm like, hell yeah, it's just like, get used to it.
Yeah, being
I'm
yourself,
gonna
but
fart right now.
But depending on what age you are, you're not necessarily comfortable in your own hometown sometimes because there's our harshest critics. And so there's a difference for me.
Burn it
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
You gotta
Everybody
know
doing
that
the same
Well, there's a difference from me being in town when I was 22 or whatever, coming into town, and me moving back when I was 34.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like now I enjoyed seeing people everywhere I went that I knew because I just started a business and I was connecting like that. But there was a time when I was like I hated it.
Yeah, I will say that.
Just maturation.
Shit place. I'm sorry for the people that actually watch this and take care about me, but fuck that town.
Friona?
Piece of shit town, Friona.
There's a lot of meat getting slang up in that home.
I know, but dude, that's the thing, bro. Is that like their mentality over there is just like, oh, I'm just gonna work at Cargill or Millard's. And
that's fine. Let them keep working and pumping out that meat, boy.
I feel sad. I feel bad for my homies because like I grew up with them, and then now they're just dads that go to work for 36 hours and then drink on the weekends, and I'm like, bro, like there's so much to life than that, bro.
That's what makes it hard for me to do stuff because
we're waiting for the Taco Bell.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Man, I done had too much fun today. Right. And then when I come back home, it's just like.
Now you got like a 9 to 5 or something. It's tough.
Or whatever, but I don't plan on being here too much longer. I got other plans and stuff.
Good. You need those plans. We're not going to be here longer either.
Yeah.
My team's we're gonna grow and we're gonna pack up and move.
I love home though. Don't get me wrong. This is home. I would never be one of those people like I'm proud when people ask me I'm from Amarillo. Well, what's in Amarillo? Shit, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yellow town, baby.
Yeah.
No, this is a great hometown, especially when you got kids and stuff. I think you can.
Oh, that's El Sweet.
That is El Sweet. I ain't seen El Sweet in a minute.
Oh shit!
What's up?
Podcast.
What are you doing, my man?
We just chilling, bro. How's it going?
We got a podcast rolling on.
What's up to the podcast, man? You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Good to see you, bro. How you been?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Just working, you know what I'm saying?
Had a boy.
Just getting that money.
Hell yeah.
We went to middle school together.
Hell yeah. Y'all good, man.
All right, my boy.
We'll see you.
Salute. Good luck on the podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Dang.
Dude, that's
a
badass. That dude was putting out fire in 7th grade.
Hey, he's so cold.
He's so cold. No, I've been watching him since 7th grade.
Is he still rap?
He's one of the best in town, bro.
He just rap on his own time. He don't put out music.
Hey, that's one of the best in town, bro. Right there.
Nice.
We went to Crockett Middle School together. El Sweet.
His name was El
Straight up, El Sweet.
Is he on Spotify right now?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Some of that stuff is, he don't put out music and stuff.
Oh, we're about to get him back.
I seen him last time at Waffle House at like 4 in the morning, and we just was bullshitting.
Hey, that was a debut, bro.
That was
Yeah, right there.
That was tight, dude.
He saw a podcast and I was gonna get a wild hair up his ass and he's gonna start doing it again.
No,
that's how it is.
I miss that dude. He's been a thing in rap since 7th grade, but
That's
he was.
crazy. That's crazy. Well, EAZYPEEZYP, I appreciate you coming, dude, and get on the pond and just bullshitting, talking about basketball, UFOs, nude shit, and fucking your music and stuff, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you for having me, bro.
You know, like,
really do.
You know, I like the MOSHCAST because I like to talk about the weird shit. It gets people to know you, just not about what you do, but we also talk about your shit too. We'll put that little seasoning on there.
Yeah, it's all good.
But,
I enjoyed it, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate fucking Rillo getting the sound and stuff, and I appreciate Ivy for letting us use the fucking home studio.
Yeah,
whenever things didn't go the way it never goes the way it's supposed to. That's our motto of MOSHCAST. It's always crazy.
But no, it worked out the way it's supposed to.
It's because shout out to Print Nation. We're supposed to do at Print Nation.
Oh, I love this backdrop. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's a cool setting.
Yeah.
And now, Skirt. I was gonna see if we could do at Skirt's place, but Skirt's still down, and he's getting better.
Yeah.
If anybody knows Skirt, just like keep him in your thoughts and prayers and stuff. He got sick and he's coming back up. He's coming back up better than ever. But yeah, I appreciate you coming back, or not coming back, but coming on the podcast and talking to us and
Hell
shit.
yeah, bro. I enjoyed it. I had fun, bro, chopping shit, man. So
yeah, well, we'll see you next week, and like always, go fuck yourself.
Hell yeah, good shit.